Dameage. We are a D&D 5th edition stream of femmes and friends with great wit and all natural crits. Did I do it right?
You did it!
I did it! I memorized a line of text and said it on the internet.
Hey,
this is exciting.
It's not as easy as it looks. People think that's easy. It's not.
Oh, yes, this is true. And there's not even a teleprompter. There's no teleprompter here. It's pretty amazing. So,
Look into my eyes.
thank you all so much for tuning in, if you've tuned in. I'm Jess, the DM for tonight, and we are on stream 3 of 3 of my lovely little horror horror 3-shot, Blood in the Water. Tonight's episode is called Storm and Silence.
What?
Storm and silence.
Right?
That's not what I was expecting.
Nobody expects
I'm so excited.
Something.
No one expects the
That's
storm and silence.
Okay, you know what? I'm just not going to be Monty Python now. It's just not happening. Before we start freaking y'all out, why don't we introduce our players? You want to start?
Me?
Mackenzie?
Hello. Hi guys. I am Mackenzie Smith. Follow me on Instagram at Mackenzie Smith. My main girl, my sweet little baby Pip, is a gnome. She's a druid. She is very happy to be there, but also not. She doesn't like much of what's going on. I'm an actor, a dancer, a cosplayer, and I like really nerdy shit, and I like to pretend that I like to believe in fairies. So that's what I have for you today.
There you go. Yeah, amazing. Does Pip know how she got to the island?
Still haven't figured that out yet. So she's just, that's up to the DM because your girl didn't do her homework. Like
Amnesia.
No, I know exactly how you got there.
You know how I got there?
I do.
Dope. I'm glad. I'm very happy that you're going to let her know why the hell she's on this godforsaken island.
It'll be great and really creepy. It's going to be amazing.
So here for it.
All right, Amanda, it's up to
Hey
you.
guys, I am Amanda McKnight. Sorry, I'm just pulling this little cap off my pen right now.
You could do that like later.
No, it's a compulsion. Hi guys, I'm Amanda McKnight. I have some OCD issues. That's welcome to my life. And yeah, you guys can follow me on Instagram at vampx13. You can also follow me everywhere like that, except on Ko-Fi, where you can find me as Amanda Does Cosplay. I also do cosplay, I act, and I like teaching board games. So that's my thing.
I'm also on Ko-Fi if you want to come and hit me.
Yeah. Support everybody's Ko-Fis. Also support this stream's Ko-Fi, because we also have
Support
Ko-Fi.
us because
we do Ko-Fi. Yeah,
pretty much always.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Just basically find everyone's Ko-Fi and support all
Give
of
me
us.
$3.
Give us all $3, please. That's all we're asking
I'm
for.
good. Okay, go ahead.
Hi. Oh, I was just going to say, and I'm also
right, sorry.
playing Mariona, who is what is she? She's a human. She's a human fighter. I almost forgot.
There you go.
Hi, hello. My name is Megan Gibson. Find me on Twitter at MegMegGibson. You'll find me there. I'm on there most of the time because I don't have a life.
That is untrue.
Tonight I am back playing Tassus Nutka, a fellow druid, Circle of the Shepherd, hill dwarf. We all look alike with the short brown curly hair, but that's except one that has some beautiful pink hair. Also, so next week, exciting, is going to be my birthday. So I'm going to be another year older. So if you want to give some birthday bits to me or support the show or to the Ko-Fis and the Patreons that were previously mentioned or to a very special cause that's going to be mentioned shortly, please donate that because that's all I want for my birthday is happiness for these wonderful ladies and for the special little girl that is we're going to support tonight too. But that's me. So thanks, folks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy early birthday.
Happy early birthday.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, me neither.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Amazing.
God.
All right, Maxine.
Yeah, Maxine. Yeah, cool. I play Pisces. What am I?
You're a
You're
human.
human
Yes,
too.
human cleric.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Got my shit together.
That's everyone.
Oh yeah.
What's that like?
Is
it nice?
What?
Getting your shit
Together? Is it nice?
I don't know. This is my first time having my shit
okay.
together. So we'll see how it feels.
Your puppy graduated puppy school, so that's
Yes.
exciting.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, cute.
You legitimately know more about
I love it.
any of us at this table Wait.
I know more about her dog than I do anyone at this table.
That is what I meant to
Yes.
say.
Yeah,
That's
that's
important.
You know, but we know.
No, that was
It's okay. No, it's totally fine. It's all right.
It's
I'm
more
not offended
important
even
to
a
know
little bit.
about a dog.
It is. Well,
It is.
Dogs are the most important.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Dogs
dogs
are
are better
way
than
more
people.
important.
For
Please
sure.
So,
make
and
sure.
where can we find your dog on Instagram?
Junior the Goodest Boy, BOI, on Instagram, and that's the only place you can find him or any inkling of me.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Was that your
Maxine?
hand in that picture earlier?
Yes,
With the
that is.
cookie?
You get to see my
If
hand.
you want to see Maxine's hand, you better go follow that dog.
Don't turn that
Or
into a
see her
thing,
face here, because it's look
go.
at this face.
We are. Maxine is a Roll for Damage exclusive.
I'm their mascot now.
That's well. I think Junior's really the mascot.
Oh yeah, that's true. He's cute.
You're like the
I'll cede it
mascot
to him.
for me.
Yeah.
There you go. That works. And I'm Jessica Lanker. You can find me on Twitter. That's my public social media channel at Dr. Jessica Lanker. I have a PhD in science fiction because I'm a really, really big nerd. I am neither an actress nor a cosplayer nor a dancer, like ever a dancer because I'm bad at it.
Everyone's a dancer if you get enough vodka in you.
That's true. But the question is like, does
very
anybody want to see me dance, including myself? And the answer is no. But I am a professor. I don't have a Ko-Fi or a Patreon or anything like that. But what we do have is a little girl who is in my life, not my kid, but somebody close to my kid who has basically her mom has become a single mom very, very suddenly. And her now ex-stepdad stole her Nintendo Switch.
What the? Who does
Right? Who does that?
Stole her Nintendo
Yeah,
Switch.
like he left suddenly and
Wow.
took the Switch. Like garbage.
That's pretty garbage.
Absolute trash fire. of a
And with the
human.
holidays just around the corner.
I know,
and-
right?
Yeah.
So what I've done is I have organized a new Switch for her, but I asked her mom to put together an Amazon wish list so that the rest of us can sort of give her some kind of birthday happiness. So we're going to post the link in chat to the Amazon wish list. So in lieu of any support for me particularly, like I don't have a Ko-Fi or a Patreon or anything myself, but if you felt like giving this little girl a birthday present, that would make me really happy. Seriously,
That's pretty adorbs.
it is really adorable, but it's also
Y'all
like
should
really,
do that.
really, really, really sad, and I'm super pissed because who takes like a 9-year-old Switch?
Yeah, from a kid.
I mean,
That is like extreme trash behavior.
It is extreme trash behavior, but I'm not really surprised because people are really obsessed with Switches. But it's still like if you're an adult, like be an adult and realize
and
that like
go
that's
buy your own.
Switch.
Go buy your
you
own
know?
for $400.
Like, that's a
If you
child
really
Switch.
want one,
I
go
agree.
get one.
I agree. It's just.
I mean, I can understand how that would happen. I just can't believe that
Yeah.
it would happen.
Yeah, it's basically like sometimes people are trash, but let's make sure that this trash human does not unduly affect the birthday of this little girl. So, anyway, so that's my little spiel. Also, I'm wearing my Stormcrow Alehouse shirt because it's in Vancouver. I'm moving to Vancouver. But also, it's like Stormcrow is the best nerd bars.
It's the best.
true.
It's the best.
Yeah.
They
The
have the
best.
best Jenga fries. What?
They do. Well, they have the only Jenga fries.
That correct.
Yes, they are actually they're chippy fries and they look like Jenga and you can play Jenga with them.
They're
and
so good.
They're really good.
I eat them a lot.
I know you do. I know. I always give them to you. Always, 100% of the time.
really appreciate
Anyway, so who's ready to be scared?
Yeah. Scare me.
Nope. I know you're not, Mackenzie. You're
Nope,
just gonna get
don't
scared
like
anyway.
it.
It'll be great.
That's
Scare
Pip. I like being scared quite a lot, but I'm not gonna say that I like it.
That's good. Okay, so when we left our intrepid adventurers, I don't know actually how intrepid all y'all are. I don't think you're particularly intrepid, Pisces. I think you're just like accidentally oops here.
Yep.
I don't know. I feel like I could be maybe intrepid.
You are definitely intrepid. Mariana's intrepid.
I don't know a single thing. Not
Yeah.
a single thing.
Nope, you don't, and it's great. So when we left you all, Mariana, you had just looked through an eye of somebody who was a little bit broken.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Update me.
Oh shit. What do you mean update?
Hellfire.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah. I saw
I
that.
remember that.
Right.
So
Okay.
just a little recap.
Ruh-roh.
We went through. They
Through his eye.
they managed to escape the cathedral, which was burning. They managed to escape a ship, which was burning.
Many things were burning.
Many things were burning. Many
Spoiler
things were
alert.
terrifying. And they re-encountered this sort of older teenage boy who seemed reasonably normal, except for his feet were on backwards. And when they escaped the burning cathedral made of trees, they managed to find this boy. He was sort of sleeping in the fetal position in like a clearing in the forest.
I super thought he was dead.
Well, he was something. Because when one of you touched him,
Yeah, because a thing.
yep, when one of you touched him, I can't remember who, but one of you touched him, and an eye
Pip.
sprouted on his shoulder. Yep.
Yeah, I touched him, and then I showed up.
It was like,
and
That's
I
right.
said,
did I touch
No, no, no.
You're like, ah.
no thanks.
Yep. And so he has an eye on his shoulder, and so then some stuff happened on the ship. The ship ran aground, so the ship is now broken.
The ship was like alive for a minute. Its figurehead was alive.
It was, and it was the entire the creature was the entire ship, and the ship is now splintered on the rocks.
Deceased.
Deadsies. Super deadsies.
Okay.
R.I.P.
Splintered on the rocks.
What's
Rest
what's this episode called? I know you already said it.
Storm and silence.
Oh, that's so spooky. Yeah, I love it. Welcome.
So you all are on the beach, and what happened was, Mariona, you even though you initially resisted, you allowed this boy who can't speak and his feet are backwards.
Yes.
You allowed him to see, you allowed him to go into your mind, and he allowed you to see through this eye that's on his shoulder because
Yeah.
Pip touched him.
It's not great.
Nope.
Just gonna tell you.
And in the meantime, of course, there's huge sounds from the forest, and the trees are all kind of inverting. So they're sort of breaking free from their roots, and kind of and their roots are going up into the fog that hangs above the forest. And what you saw through this eye was an absolute hellscape, with spiders running through the forest, and eyes everywhere, and fires everywhere. And
like it.
trees,
The trees.
The trees all seemed to be people who had been rooted there.
All the trees are people?
Well, that's at least the ones that you see in this,
Dead people.
through this hellscape.
She says, not knowing what she's saying. Yep. Nope.
Well, there was,
okay.
I mean, a couple of you noticed that there was some necromancy, and I remember you told. So there is some form of necromancy going on. There's
That was
some
me.
form of,
It was things
Yeah?
that are dead, things that are lying, and things that are not actually here, I think is what I said.
Yes.
Yep,
'Cause
illusion, evocation, and necromancy. There was
Yes.
there was this like sort of
Yes,
layering
there it
of
is.
different types of magic.
Is that what I said? Did you write it down?
Yes. Yes. Great. Yes.
God.
Exactly. And so that's where we ended. So we're going to come back into the scene, and we're going to go back to looking through Mariona's eyes. So Mariona, you're staring at this awful scene. There's fires, there's screaming, everything seems to have eyes. The beach, the rocks, the trees, everything, even the clouds. And what you notice is that there seems to be something deeper than just these trees that are people. That just seems to be sort of the surface part of what's happening.
Great.
You get the sense, and it's almost a fleeting sense, but you've not that you've seen this sort of thing before, but you're pretty reasonably smart, and you're pretty reasonably because of who you are and because of the education you've had, you suspect that there's something more going on here, that this is just a front. These trees that are people, they're just what you see above the surface. That actually, the forest isn't really a forest at all. It's like a stand of aspen. Now, a stand of aspen is, you know aspen, like the trees. I learned this when I went skiing one year. it seems like they're all individual trees, but they actually aren't. It's just one organism that is all underneath. And each of those trees are part of the same organism. Each stand of aspen is clones. So it's really just the trunks that are all connected to this sort of.
So it's like they're connected through like a root network.
Yeah, but it's almost, but it's just
like all
one
from
organism.
one thing.
It's all from one thing.
So like there's a core to it.
Yeah.
Is that
And
how
this-
aspens work? They're all connected.
That is how
through?
aspen works.
So it's like there's one, and then all of the ones are just technically like it's.
Yeah, it's like
clone
shoots.
babies.
Yeah.
Weird.
Basically, well, they're all just shoots. They come from the same kind of
Same
root.
tree. Oh,
Neat.
okay.
Ew. No, thank you.
Found the druid.
I'm saying
That's so funny.
because I have freaked you out because of this.
I feel like every time we now see an aspen, we're gonna be like,
Nope.
I know what you're up
Yeah.
to.
I see your
I don't
shit.
trust
Yeah.
it.
Okay,
So it's like it's
still don't know
it's like
that.
it's this rhizomatic thing that's all connected beneath the earth. But it's not just connected physically beneath the earth. It's just it's all one sort of huge lurking thing. You get this fleeting sense that there's something much larger
So
and
it's like
more
physically
evil.
and like mentally connected, or like
Yes.
telepathically connected.
It is physically
Psychically.
connected. It's telepathically connected. It's this presence that's hiding itself here. And
we're
this
just-
is sorry.
Or just watching her have.
Yeah. Well, none of you like
Have this
Have this
information.
information. This is what Mariona. This is the information that Mariona has. But it's this big sort of evil thing, and you get the sense that it's growing, and it's hungry.
Great.
And then
I love it.
yeah. And then the boy screams once. The eye on his shoulder closes. It withers. He collapses. You're back in yourself. And all is silent, except for the crackle of the fire on the ship.
Can I check if he's okay? Is he like alive? Can I do like a?
You can
I don't know.
check. By the way, I
Are we
remember
watching
you
her, like,
sleep-stormed the
come
ship,
to?
didn't you?
I did not because I had already used my
no,
two.
that's right. You
created water.
Yeah,
Created water.
The fire's back.
Whoops. Is it spreading?
Nope.
That's all right.
What-
8
you're gonna-
for a medicine check.
He doesn't seem alive.
So I think he's dead.
Well, you don't know. I mean, he doesn't. You just don't know. You can't tell. You're too freaked out.
Can I go towards the boy and see if he's alive? Because I'm proficient in medicine.
Yeah, you can.
That's probably better than me, who's not proficient in medicine.
I think that's cocked.
Okay, go ahead.
That's a 10. And that one's retired for the night.
Can I do it too?
You can give her. You can give her advantage.
touching this poor
I
boy.
will give you advantage.
Cocked again.
Okay.
Oh, that's 16.
Okay. So with a 16, he doesn't seem exactly alive, but he doesn't seem exactly dead. But he also doesn't seem exactly undead. He seems somewhere else.
Like almost in a comatose kind of.
Sort of, but he just seems to be. It's like when your die was cocked. He just seems to be a little bit out of frame, out of step with whatever reality you're living in right now.
Like the other person that was not really dead, not really alive.
Right, yeah.
In this little.
Yeah, it's almost as if he's kind of like lagging behind or ahead, or just kind of a little bit like his sort of he's poked through to a different reality of some kind.
So Mariona's going to tell everyone what she saw, and she's going to basically explain, there's like a hellscape everywhere, it's fire and stuff, and then she's going to tell everyone that there's something when I was looking through whatever that was, I think everything's all connected.
Okay.
Great, super. That's so fun.
I think there might be some kind of core in the forest that maybe there's something we could find to destroy it that would get rid of all this
Cool.
hell hellishness that we can't see, but that we're trapped in.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been
cathedral.
saying to go back to the forest for like
The
2 weeks
cathedral.
now.
The cathedral,
so
the core.
It could be the cathedral. I mean, that did seem to be where a lot of things were focused, I guess.
Didn't the cathedral get on fire?
But did we see anything that seemed to be like a focal point? I have an inkling that all these trees that I saw were people, and they were all people that were just rooted here. And it was like there's something that's connecting all of them beneath.
Do you think? Well, this fella told us that they're digging with the sound, or they're getting into something, right? Maybe we should go towards the sound then.
I mean, all of what is happening is towards the forest.
Well, I
We've
definitely think that we'll find it in the forest for sure. But I don't know what's connecting all of it.
Your passive perception is 18, right?
16.
16. That's still enough. As you're talking, Tassus, you see one of the doors of one of the buildings open, and out walks the person you've been looking for.
Vincent. Oh. I stand up. At this point, I've been like covering the boy, like just stroking his face. I stand up, look at the rogue that's been hunting albinos and slaughtering the animals in my forest.
Shit. What?
Spoilers. Stand up, look at him. Good to see ya.
Wish I could say the same.
How long you been here?
A while.
Enjoying yourself?
It's not bad.
Sorry, folks. This is a personal matter. This is a bloke that tried to have me killed, and has been
And
killing.
he lives on this island.
He was doing some trading here.
Trading what?
Pip tries to make herself as big as possible, as intimidating as possible.
What could you possibly trade on this island?
I didn't know. I just knew he would be here.
There's some things in the forest.
Oh, you think? There's some things in the forest.
There ain't no.
He kind of looks at Pip and kind of squints his eyes and says, and kind of looks at you and then looks at Pip and
Trying
says,
to be real tough right now.
You're doing
What?
great, sweetie.
Thank you.
What? Do you have a twin?
Don't you worry about it.
What?
This is my friend Pip.
Yeah.
I
You want to go?
and he sort of he looks at Pip and he stares and he says, what why?
Just because
You're
we're
the
both
same?
short doesn't mean that we're both related.
He just sort of
Can't do
looks
shit,
down
but
and
she's
he's-
so scrappy.
he sort of looks and he says, is this another one? Have you been here before? Did you come here before?
I came here to finish this.
Is that did you make her?
What? No.
What?
Make me. I'll make you.
What? What is happening?
What do you know, Vincent? As I start to approach him.
Yeah, Vincent. What
I'm
do you
just
know?
like I'm like right at her heels. Like
He's gonna say, hey, I don't want trouble. I don't want trouble. This place is trouble.
you're true.
I don't. Did you? This is you, and that's you. This is another. And he sort of he looks back at the trees and he says, "Is this another one of your tricks?" He's not talking to you. He's talking to Forrest. There's a crack.
What in the heckle?
He looks back and he said, "How? She's double."
I'm not. I'm good. We're friends, but I'm good.
You're her, but you're not.
You're gonna get some
stupid.
double trouble in a minute
How
now.
did you make one? How did you make one?
This is some nonsense, and if I end up being dead at the end of the story, I'm going to be real upset.
What you getting at?
I want to know how you made a you.
I'm a gnome. That's racist.
You're the dwarfest gnome I ever seen. You made a you, and then he sort of squints at you and he goes, "No, you're."
I'm me.
And he starts to look scared because you're perceptive enough. He starts to look scared. He goes, hey, "You're a there. It's a not you, but it's a you. But this is this."
Did he get like
You
bonked
better-
on
you-
the head or something? Like, what's going on here?
How did you make one? How did you make one? I swear to God, I will leave you alone forever. I just
care
need
for
to know
this.
how to make one.
Don't care
How
for
do you
this
make
man at all.
Tassus, do you want me to kill this boy?
Yeah, I don't like him.
It's kind of annoying. We can take him.
Look,
Do we have a problem here?
do we have a problem here? I'm now behind.
I don't know. Do we have a problem here?
Vincent.
Well, Tassus isn't supposed to know how to make them, but she does. So
No
why
one's
do
making
you know how to
I
make
was
them?
born somewhere. just 'cause
I'm
I
more
don't know
powerful
where.
than you think.
When
And
two-
if you know what's good for you, I ain't one to kill something so weak. But if you know what's good for you, you'll stop killing them animals and you'll leave them be and you'll give up this life. Do you promise?
Did you kill the animals and that's how you made one?
Oh, okay,
I
this is
ain't
getting-
really
this is
feeling no secrets
dumb.
as I'm bluffing out of my ass.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Why do you think I haven't been doing this for nothing. I've been trying to make one of these.
That's what you wanted with the
Can I roll some
albinos.
insight on this guy or something?
You can if you'd like.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Okay, roll an
I don't
insight check.
remember what my insight. Oh, it's +6. Dope.
Go. Go.
Super. It's 10.
He seems to be genuinely confused and genuinely think you look like her. He's
nothing
not
alike.
he's not lying about what he's perceiving. With a 10, that's what you understand. He's not. You don't think he's lying about. You don't think that he's like telling tales. You think that he's genuinely thinking what he's saying.
All right. Well, listen, Vinny. I don't know your life. I don't know your story. I don't know your connection with my main girl over here. But I am a gnome. I am a strong little gnome, and I am here for it. But
Can I do insight on her to see like if there is gnomish or dwarven qualities? I'm just going to
You
give you
can.
a look
Am I a
over.
secret dwarf?
So that would be an insight. So that would be a 12.
my secret dwarf. Oh God, my secret dwarf.
She seems to you to be a gnome.
Okay.
She seems to you to be
Yeah.
separate from you.
Yeah.
She seems to you to not look like you.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so obviously, sir, with your face, you're seeing some things, but we've all seen some things, apparently. I don't know your life, I don't know your story, but there's some stuff going down on this spooky little village that we need to figure out. Now, if you're gonna help us, then help us. If you're gonna not help us, then I don't care. But we have some stuff to do in a forest. Oh, I don't know. Actually,
yeah.
you can say whatever you want.
I'll tell you what I know if you tell me what you know about this forest, about this sound.
You're gonna tell me how to make one.
I'll tell you what I know.
What do you know?
I'll tell you what I know.
Make a freaking gnome. You can't make a gnome. Two people
Deal.
make a gnome. You can't make a gnome. My mom and dad made a gnome. You made a gnome. Sure, you gotta make a
Amazing.
gnome.
Sorry, but
All right.
maybe we're gonna learn something about this sound.
Where are all of my dice? Literally.
Do you
all
need a
of my
D20?
dice. No, it's okay. I've got them. Thank you. All right. Cool.
Pip is not pleased.
This place is it's where you go to make things like that. At least that's what they said. That's why I thought you were here. I thought you were here to make one. I thought that's what you did. I thought that was what you did here is you made one. You made one of those. I was trying to make one of those. That's what I thought. But here's where you go to make one.
Just so we're clear, what do you think she is?
She's a you, but she's a not you.
Is she undead?
Well, I don't know. She looks alive to me.
Well, that's
But she's
the
a-
thing about undead.
she's a
They're not dead, but they.
No, but here. He looks at you and he narrows his eyes. He said, "Did you come from the orchard?"
So here's the thing. I don't remember. I'm not really sure how I got here. So this. I don't have quite as much conviction as I maybe said that I did prior to.
Did you go to the orchard?
What? There's an orchard?
What do you know about the orchard? The blood orchard.
Yep, that one.
There's a blood orchard.
Oh boy, that's not good.
It's where you'd go to get one.
That's where we went.
Well, then that's how you made one.
A blood orchard? What?
With the apples. The apple juice.
He sort of smiles and he says, I thought you'd tell me.
Doesn't sound like wood.
I thought you. I figured you'd tell me that you went there. You look like you went there. You look like you got some of that on you. I'd like you to roll initiative, everybody.
Yeah.
What in the what?
I was about to
Come
get him.
on.
Good.
Gonna scrap. Let's go.
I'm gonna get this guy. I'm gonna get
Oh
this
shit!
guy.
I rolled a 19.
Excellent.
Ooh.
That seems
Plus two.
appropriate for how you were rolling.
I'm mad.
Uh-huh, you are.
Also, I think I have what is my initiative +2? So I have 21. Oh boy.
no.
Nice. Yeah, you do.
I'm not a
All
fighter
right.
though. So here's the fun thing. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
That's okay.
Do I feel like I have
I'm gonna get this guy.
Well, I think we may have found out where he.
Okay. All right, so what is
if I'm from a fucking blood orchard, Pip's gonna be real disappointed.
That's how it goes.
But she
sometimes.
remembers that she has a family.
what is everybody's initiative?
21.
21.
Yeah.
Nice one.
17.
Okay, 21, 17.
Big ol' 7
That is not a big old number, but
is all I got.
that's
So-
okay.
Excuse me while I
All right,
18.
18. Wow. Okay, so 21, 18, 17, 7. All right, so it looks like you're a little taken aback by all of this.
I'm just distracted, giving one more once over at a Pip of like,
Yeah,
is
checking.
there? I don't know. I don't know.
I'm pink and green, y'all. Like, what's...
All right.
Where are you even from? I don't speak your speaks.
All right, Pip, you're up.
Yeah, I bet I am. That's a great, cool.
What you wanna do?
I have that circle thing, right?
The spirit totem. You used that last time. We can only use it once per rest. Or no, you can be shape if that's what you're looking at. Because you can turn into an animal and you can be ferocious.
I might do that because none of my spells are gonna do jack shit. How do I help me?
Action to change into what animal you want to be.
I'm gonna be a wolf. No, wait.
I think you can, yeah.
A regular wolf. It's like
Can
third level, right?
Be yeah, you can be a wolf.
You can be a wolf.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, so
Yeah.
you're going to take your action to
Vincent.
turn into a wolf.
Stats are in the back
That's
of
your
that book.
real name.
Ow!
All right.
Give me a second.
And then I think it's just a bonus action to
sure.
change. If I remember correctly, it's just a bonus action to change, and then you can
Bite.
You can attack, don't you?
a regular
Yeah.
wolf.
Circle.
Hold up.
Circle of the Shepherd.
Okay.
Warforce wolf. Dope. Ooh, Vincent. Bet your girl has gone full wolf because she's pissed.
You're going to go full.
Fulf.
There you go.
What do I do?
You can
You can
do
Action.
whatever
I'm gonna bite him.
Yeah,
Right?
you are.
Yeah.
'Kay.
It's a.
You're going to bite him.
Roll
You are.
attack roll.
Yeah.
Dope. That dope. That is an 18.
That will hit.
Cool.
Get
So I'm
Get
gonna
'em.
bite him. It's D4 to hit. Oh
Or
wait,
that's
plus.
it.
Oh, it's +4 to hit. That's funny. So I definitely hit him.
Yup.
And then 2d4 +2 piercing damage.
Yeah, so do you have D4s?
I think
There you go. They'll look
I do
really
have to. Hang on.
It's
I don't-
2d4, right?
2d4
Yeah.
plus 2, yep.
plus 2. So that is 5 plus 2. That's 7. If target is a creature, is he a creature? No, he's a person, right?
He's a creature. People
He's
are
a
creatures.
creature?
People are creatures.
Succeed on a DC 11 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay.
Oh, wolf, mother lover.
Well,
Heck yeah.
he does not save.
He's
So you've like
prone.
sort of like
I
bit
am
him.
a
you
wolf.
went wow, you like pounced on him and kind of like just grabbed his shoulder and go rah.
Like you
Oh,
also
yeah,
like
I
change
did.
shape to be like, I don't look like this.
I'm not a
dwarf.
fucking.
I'm a
dwarf.
wolf.
I'm a tiny wolf. Wolf. I'm a
Wolf?
wolf.
You're a wolf.
I'm a gnome wolf. Get at me. I shouldn't have done
Wolf.
that. I didn't mean
Or
to
does
do
that
that.
mean if you're a gnome and you turn into a wolf, is it like a tiny wolf?
What if you're a wolf and you turn
No,
into
you
a gnome? Does that
you
make
turn
you a
into
wolf?
like a
A
full
wolf.
wolf because
Yeah.
like yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
imagine as like a little baby wolf.
I
It's
feel
just
like a big wolf, but like a tiny little tail.
Oh, that's really
Wait,
cute.
like that.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
here for that.
I
Like a
love it.
bobcat of a wolf.
I can get behind that. That's cute.
Oh, I have to look at my hit points. Wait, are my hit
All right.
points regular? It's 2d8 plus 2.
Yeah, so you have that, and then once that's gone, you're back to your druid hit points.
So I get knocked out of.
Oh, did he hit you?
No, he hasn't
No.
hit me
No,
yet.
he hasn't
Oh,
hit
yeah.
you. No,
He's
Just
making
take
sure.
damage.
no,
Yeah.
you hit
Turn
him.
Yeah.
You hit him. Okay.
Yes, I did.
So he's so
For
he's bleeding out of his shoulder.
7.
Yeah, for 7 hit points. Okay, so
Yeah.
he's bleeding and he's lying down, and he's just
Vincent.
kind of like he's surprised that this
Yeah, fuck
small
with the fucking
creature
druid.
turned into a wolf and
Bitches.
bit him.
Pretty surprising.
Pisces, you're up.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. We're probably pretty close to him right now, right? Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm not within 5 feet of him. Am I within his reach? Like what is that?
Well, he's prone, so he wouldn't.
Oh,
he
okay,
probably
great.
wouldn't be able to reach you. Yeah.
Cool. I will back up 60 feet,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast Hold Person again.
Wait, you have 30 feet. of
Classic.
movement.
Fuck, I keep thinking this. Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
30 feet. No,
Okay.
no, that's okay. It's me. 30
No
feet,
Hold
and then
Person.
I'll cast Hold Person.
Is that
Okay.
just like a cantrip, or how many times can
No.
you do that?
It's I have 3 slots at second level.
How far away are we from him?
Okay. Well, you guys are all within sort of 5-10 feet of him,
Oh, okay.
but he's prone. So,
Okay.
so you're gonna cast Hold Person, and it's a save, right?
Yes.
Okay. So he probably will save.
What was
What's
it?
the, 19.
Cool.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
so
save.
he saved. Yeah, so
That's a save.
so you sort of you saw this work before, and so you're like, I'm gonna make him not be able to do anything again, and so you kind of like reach out and try to do the movement that would make him, but it just for some
Slippery.
reason it just kind of
Oh.
sputters out and doesn't actually quite work.
Whole person doesn't work.
Hold person? No, hold person.
Womp womp.
Can't hold him.
That's okay.
He can't be tamed.
All right, so he is now. So it's up to him. It's his turn now.
Sorry, can I
Okay,
actually
no, of
bonus
course.
action?
Yeah, absolutely.
Spiritual weapon.
Okay,
I don't know if it was offensive, it was a Bible, but
I don't think so.
just
I don't think anyone complains.
Wow.
Steal me a Coke.
okay, well, you know, Ben will let me know if it's too offensive, right? Yeah. All right, so it's a Bible.
It's a Bible, yeah. Okay,
Hit
all
him.
right.
Hit him with that Bible.
And
So-
it's gonna
The good old
Jumping on
1-2
that.
Bible.
6 plus 8 to hit.
So that's a 14.
Yeah.
That will just barely hit him.
Oh, it hits. Cool.
Just the edge.
Just the yeah.
Raise.
One page. That's a what is my damage for a spiritual weapon?
6. I don't know.
Sorry.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, D8.
Okay.
Radiant?
We can D8. I
I
think
know
so.
she has the coolest metal dice.
Is it 6 plus my mod 6?
I really need to get one of these.
11.
Wow. Okay. All right. So you just like you don't manage to you don't manage to hold him, but you sort of create this Bible again, and it just whacks him over the head. And so he's sort of just bleeding from his shoulder, and he's just getting sort of smashed in the face by this like book, and he's quite confused, and he's angry. He is really not happy right now.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
not
Really not
Seems-
happy right now.
I just want to say out loud that I'm so stoked that I'm a fucking wolf right now, you
Right?
guys. Like, I am
cool.
jacked
Two of
up
them
to be a
awesome.
wolf.
Just think about the way that Vincent was just attacked. He was mauled by someone who just turned into a wolf.
Good.
And then someone just summoned a Bible and just
Thumped him on the head. Yeah,
Probably
bitch.
really confused.
What's that how's that holy concussion?
All right.
So he sort of like gets up and he has to use half his movement to get up from being prone. So he does that. He sort of shakes his head, and he's pissed. He's really, really angry. So
Cool.
But he sort of looks at this wolf, and it seems to confuse him, but also enrage him even more. But there's this amusement that he has, and he
It
looks
just makes
at
me
you.
so mad.
He looks at Tassus, and he is going to unsheath his short sword, and he's going to swing it at you.
Wait, can you attack if he's prone?
That will definitely
He
not
got up. He used half
hit
his movement
you?
to get up. So
Um,
Yeah. That's
that
how it
will
works.
definitely not hit you. And he's going to try one more time. That is a 14 to hit.
yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. So
I have the worst AC. But that's
Okay.
You miss your fighter.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna be okay.
okay, it'll be okay. Sorry, in the other game I play a wizard with like 11 AC or something like that. So I have sympathy. All right, that is going to do 8 piercing damage.
Okay,
Okay.
I got it.
And he kind of swings at once,
Yeah.
and just sort of he's still been Bibled
Yeah.
a bunch. So but then he comes to himself, and he just sort of slashes at you
Yeah.
with his sword, and it hits you, and it hurts.
Yeah.
Ow.
Just
And I'm
bleed
I
it
see
down.
that slashing of a sword, and I raise you.
Okay.
Merdiona's gonna come in with both of her swords, and she's going to start a slashing herself.
All right.
You better.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she'll start slashing.
She's gonna roll, I imagine.
Wompity womp.
That one.
Ooh.
Sucker,
okay.
what is up?
So just the one attack? attempt?
Well, I would do. I get 2 attacks per action.
But
so.
first you kind
First
of
I
you're
nat
just
one.
you're yeah. So what happens is that you kind of
freaking out.
you're freaking out. You're still you can actually still see sort of the after image of this hellscape like in your mind, and
Yeah.
so you just fumble your sword and it instead of like managing to actually slash it, you just lose grip of it entirely, and it sort of flies off like 20
so
feet
drop
away
it.
from you drop it
Jeez.
20 feet away from you towards the tree line.
Okay. All right. Well, that sucked. It's fine. It's fine. Briona's like, meant to do that. And now I guess she'll try with her scimitar. Okay. That's a little better. Might not hit though. So that would be a 12.
That will not hit.
All right. Well, then that's how it goes.
Yeah. So Mariona, I think Mariona is just like, she's just still completely like she's still in this space.
Yeah.
She feels almost like she's still between worlds.
Yeah.
And she just can't get it to work.
Can't focus. And I take it I would have had to move into that spot as well, so that'd be both my actions.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be. Yes.
So he just made her like drop her sword.
Yeah. Well, you
I'm
don't know
just
if he
freaking
made it, but you don't know if he made her drop her sword, but you notice she's just kind of like a whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
I imagine that I'm looking
fail.
like kind of a little pale. Like
Yeah.
I like threw that and I was like, huh.
Yeah. So he has still the
Tripping
great or the short sword in his hand. And is he wearing leather armor? Is he wearing metal armor?
He's wearing sort of boiled leather, so it's like it's kind of hard.
That's
but it's
okay. But because he's wearing or he's holding a manufactured metal object as the short sword, so I'm going to cast heat metal on that sword. And he is going to any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage.
Dope.
Even if it's got like a wooden hilt. That's the question. But I guess if it's you know what? Go with what the book says.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Any manufactured metal object, such as a metal weapon or suit of heavy or medium armor, you can see within range. You cause the object to glow red hot. Any creature in physical contact with the object. So I'm sure, like,
I'll give it to you. Yeah. It's creative. It's a creative use of that spell. Excellent.
Also, usually a handle on a sword, I believe, would be still metal, but it might be wrapped in leather or something.
Regardless, we'll give it to you.
Yeah, because then it would just break if it was.
That's 2 8s.
Wow.
That's 2 8s.
JK, because that's a D10.
It's okay.
That's funny.
But that's still an 8!
Oh my god!
That's damage.
Okay. How do you want to kill him?
Fucking
Whoa.
dope. Is that the end of it? He's dead to you?
How do you want to kill him?
Hell
I guess you just killed him
Vanquish that
super,
shit.
by superheating his sword. Amazing.
I love my dice. So I am going to look at him as he has cut me. I'm bleeding a little bit. Wipe the blood from my face. I look at him. I look at the sword, and I want the sword to melt. Like, I assume he's like holding it here. Yes. I want the sword to melt onto him.
Sorry.
And for him to sizzle in pain as he has caused so many creatures to die slowly in the vicious, cheap traps that he has left in my forest. As I had to put the soft creatures down as they are in too much pain and without my healing abilities. And I'm going to look at him as he burns, as he screams, and as he slowly withers down.
I like that you called them cheap traps.
They were cheap, horrible traps, and he could have done his hunting easily, and it would have been fine. But no, he had to be a total jerk about it and slaughter the innocent creatures, looking for these albino creatures. But now he's dead, and I killed him.
That is exactly what happens, and I am never pissing you off ever in my life.
So
Don't hurt the bunnies.
Don't smoosh the animals.
Hurt the bunny.
You now have a dead dude who was molten metal. Has molten metal on his head, much like, as you mentioned, Viserys Targaryen.
That would be real
golden
happy. Fucking poetic shit right there.
Absolutely. Yeah. And he is dead. He's very clearly dead. All of you can see that he is actually literally dead.
Yeah.
He looks pretty dead.
Yeah. He looks pretty dead.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do now? He's dead.
Can I search his dead body?
You can.
Sorry about that, there, folks. That was a little rough there.
Am I still a wolf?
Well,
Yeah.
You
How
mean
long can I be a wolf for?
2 hours?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm
like
still a wolf. I'm
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Not-
Dirty 20.
Ooh, okay. So he doesn't have all that much on him. But you notice that he's got a couple of tattoos of seagulls.
Birds.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't like
Gross.
But you remember that a tattoo of a seagull means that you've been to the Goldwood Narrows before.
Oh.
So he's clearly been here a couple of times.
Right.
I'll tell the others this.
Okay.
You know, that's all I see. Nothing.
That's he doesn't really have very much on him.
Yeah.
He's got, a little pouch with like 2 gold pieces in it. But
Can I take the 2
can.
gold pieces?
Absolutely again.
Does anyone want some gold? Can I keep it?
That's all for you.
Oh, thank you.
it's never brought me much happiness in life, so you can keep it.
Okay.
Pip kind of growls and also whines.
Yeah.
I give you one of the gold pieces.
I give you a little scratch behind the ear.
I kind of just like sit down near your feet.
Pip doesn't, or Wolf Pip is not the same kind of like
scrappy as I was when I was a gnome, I'm just kind of like sitting.
Yeah.
Chilling.
I'm gonna like scratch behind your ear and say, I don't know what he was talking about, but we'll figure this out and we'll find where you are or where you're from. I mean, clearly we look nothing alike, so I don't know what he was talking about.
I'm just gonna start heading towards the forest.
Okay.
Are we ready to go, or do we need to rest a little bit?
I'm gonna
or-
follow.
Yeah.
Okay.
At this point, the trees had been inverting. They've kind of stopped.
Because they're all inverted, or
No, about 2/3 of them are,
okay.
and then about 1/3 of them are not. But the ones that are inverted seem like they're growing from the fog.
Are they from like any like? Is it any like particular, like just where is it just where the fog is coming from that the trees are inverting?
Yeah, I mean it's the forest is kind of like from about 10 feet from where the forest begins. Like there's all of these scraps of fog there. That's where the fog really begins.
So is it like a
So-
third of them randomly aren't flipped, or is it like a third in this area but the rest of them?
It's about 2/3 of them that are flipped. Roll me investigation to see if you can see a pattern.
Investigation, you say?
Investigation.
Investigation. 14.
There seem to be clusters where more of them are flipped than others, but you can't make out like a wider pattern necessarily. There are definitely though some clusters where they are,
Where they're flipped.
but they're flipped. Yeah. They also seem like either they've been careful or there's been some kind of magic or something that as they rotated, none of them seem to have like splintered each other. They all seem to have been. Like they've done this
rotate
without.
perfectly.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Like
they've
through,
done
like,
this.
gaps or something.
Yeah, you don't know exactly how this happened, but none of them seem damaged by this.
Cool.
They're just upside down.
Can we go to like one of the pockets maybe where they're not flipped? Mariona's gonna comment that what she notices and says maybe we should head to a place where they're not flipped yet. I don't know if that fog looks I guess a little dangerous. Ugh. I don't want to be flipped, is all I'm saying.
Oh, right, you're still
I reckon we ought to better head towards that sound now.
Okay, wait. Why don't we just burn the forest? Just set it on fire.
Well,
Well,
Somebody's been dying.
I would think that the reason why we shouldn't do that is because these trees are people.
No, what?
Well, what I saw when I looked through, whatever I was looking through, is that the trees they're people. They're just rooted here. They're trapped.
So if we cut one open, we'll see a person in it?
If we cut one open, we might cut a person open, I guess.
it sounds like it's more of their souls that are in these trees, and even if they're not human lives, the trees still have souls. We can't just decimate an innocent forest.
Okay, fair, I guess. What should we do though? Like, what do we do?
Towards the sound.
Is there any fog coming from the area where the sound is?
I mean, the
or
fog is
less?
sort of just ambient. Like it doesn't seem to be coming from any one particular place. It's just kind of around.
Can I do a nature check on this fog to make
can.
sure, like, if we look at
Absolutely you can.
if it's going to harm us? Nature, that's a 14.
It doesn't seem dangerous, but it does seem strange.
It's unnatural.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Wolf Pip is dumb as fuck. Wolf Pip has a -4.
Pip, what do you think we should do?
Wow.
Oh, easy
Pip's
there,
bad.
big fella. Easy
But
there.
I do actually have advantage on wisdom. So I'm gonna roll perception.
Okay.
Just on kind of like what the
Or what are you gonna look at?
I'm kind of just looking at the forest and like using that good old animal instinct and my knowledge of the forest on like where to go towards. Like I imagine I can feel or sense something
Right.
within the forest.
What are you hoping? What sort of thing are you hoping to head towards?
The proper direction to go towards the sounds. I want to go towards the sounds.
Okay, all
And
right,
I'm like,
so-
I'm pretty like, both Pip and Wolf Pip are like, bitches, let's just go.
Okay, so because
Bitch
you're
is meant in a very respectful and like, kinship kind of way.
it's okay, you know, like a female wolf is a bitch, so
bitch.
you know. Because wolves would have like really really good hearing, I'm gonna give you advantage on that roll.
I already
You-
have advantage. That
Oh.
triple advantage because I have advantage.
Ooh.
No,
Okay, so you already have advantage. You know what I mean? You don't need my help. Just do it.
That's a 19 on that
Okay.
perception check.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're gonna use your hearing and you're gonna be able to make a beeline for those sounds.
Oh.
Those big crap.
I'm just trucking, guys. Y'all, Pip is tired. I love you, but I was just told that I'm not a person. So I'm going.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just worried about the fog.
Our wolf just left.
The fog's unnatural, but it don't seem to hurt us none. And I'm gonna follow the. Be all right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Riona's
I'm
gonna
gonna
like
howl and
be guarded as she
I'll howl in
walks.
solidarity with you.
Was I too close to the mic for that? Sorry.
I tried to get Junior to like howl by playing him sounds of howling, but he wouldn't. He just looked at me like.
This is a total sidebar, but I was listening to a TikTok of a cat being like mildly in distress because their person was in a bathtub, and they were like meow 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 meow, and like pawing at them, and my cat was like, "The fuck is going on?" And I was just like, "What? Hello, hello."
So that's like a double misunderstanding.
Yeah.
It's like the cat thinks the human is
The
like
cat's
drowning,
"You're
and then you're
drowning, and my cat's
your
like,
cat's like-
"Someone's drowning, but not here." What's happening?
amazing.
Sorry.
Okay,
sorry.
no, that's okay. That's all right. Okay,
These
no,
cats
no,
are
it's all
wanted.
good.
Right, so I'm following you guys, but like super hesitantly, clutching my pendant thing. Like, meh,
Okay.
My pose.
don't like it.
Mother's
So,
clutching her pose.
all right. So are you all following? You're all
Yeah,
following.
following the wolf into towards the sounds.
Okay. So you sort of follow this wolf for about, I'd say, half an hour or so. It's by now about sort of 10 o'clock in the morning.
She can be a wolf for 2 hours as well. So
Okay.
Half an hour? You said?
Yeah, about half an hour.
Okay.
And the
Probably
fight was
gonna
like
dip out, so.
minimal. So let's just say,
Yeah,
you're about a
wrecked
quarter
that
of a way. You're about a quarter of the way through your wolfhood. And you're sort of following. There's no real trail, but you, in your path, like sort of, you come across this tree that has this huge trunk. Like it's much thicker than any of the others. It is right side up. It hasn't been inverted. And in the trunk of this tree is a door, and on the door is a lock.
And in the lock there was a key. It was all around.
And in the lock, there's a blinking eye.
Mariana, do what you do best. Poke it. You do it.
Oh,
trust
well, hold on there. Ain't nothing good came out of poking eyes before. Should really be so quick about there.
Mariona pokes it.
God damn it.
She looks at you too while she pokes it. She's like,
On go. There you done
The lock is
poked
going to clamp itself around your finger with its eyelids.
Oh, well, you done.
it's like
It's sucking on your eyelid.
Yep.
Oh,
An eye socket? Like the eyelids are
Yeah,
on
as in the it's as if and it feels as if there's like several rows of tiny teeth that have
In the
clamped
eye?
themselves. Yeah.
The wolf goes
In the eyelids.
"Brrr," as
And
if to say,
around
"Nope,
your
don't
finger,
like
and
that."
your finger really hurts. You've taken a point of, I don't know, piercing damage, and your finger is sort of stuck.
Oh,
in
hold
this
on there. Hold
eye
on
lock
there.
mouth.
Let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna look. Can I do
I want to poke it harder.
inspection?
There's no right or wrong. You do what you choose. What are you gonna do?
Arcana nature check to see if there's a way to like gently coerce this thing to let it go.
All right, Arcana or Nature, you choose.
Arcana.
All right.
Because I don't think it's nature based. And that's a 1. This is why I hate this stuff.
I'm assuming I also retrieved my
Retired.
rapier before we had left. 'Cause
Did
that-
you?
timeout.
All right, I'll give that to you. Yeah, you went and like, picked it up.
Yeah, picked it up.
Excuse me.
This one's my favorite.
On the way over.
So
Rolling pretty
you.
well too.
All right. So what's it called? So you do not.
Yeah.
You just not only do you have
you
no
feeling,
idea what to do,
I don't
you
like it.
you're just completely
Yeah.
confused. You're gonna have disadvantage on your next wisdom check.
Okay.
I'm gonna poke it harder.
All right. So you poke it harder.
Like I'm gonna use my nail. I'm gonna be like, "Wah!"
You hear a pop, and the first. Oh my god!
It was worth a try. It was worth a try.
Wait, the eyeball popped?
Nope.
about to find
that would
out.
be
You hear
nice.
and
It's got part of my finger.
you hear it's got and the first 2 knuckles of your finger are gone.
Okay.
And you hear like a chewing sound and swallow.
Is your finger free now?
Yeah, your finger's
hold on.
free. Your finger's gone.
I'm just missing
And
this part.
Wait,
You're missing the
She
first
lost
2.
her finger?
She lost the first 2 joints of her finger.
Oh!
Is it?
I can
it's
still
like
sword
just,
fight with this.
And you
It's
and
just
you
cut. It's just.
You're just
it's just
you're not
it's
reacting at all.
eaten. It's eaten the first 2 joints of the finger.
Is it like bleeding?
This,
Well, I mean, her thing would be bleeding.
Yeah.
Her finger would be bleeding. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then and you hear sort of a chewing sound, and then the eye opens again.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Oh.
Can I do a? I'm gonna do a perception check.
Okay. Or you're gonna what are you trying to do?
I'm looking at the tree
Okay.
and seeing if anything has changed about it now that it's eaten part of
Guess
her
I'm gonna
hand.
try to
Okay, you do a perception
manage
check.
that.
I was gonna say, do you want to help with my medicine?
It's
to-
only 15.
It's a what?
15.
A 15.
yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Riona's been around a lot of limbs.
So the trunk seems the tree itself doesn't really seem to be different, but the door seems almost to kind of glow a little bit.
It wants meat.
Didn't you say the force was hungry?
What? Is that what I said? I said it was all connected.
Yeah.
And there was one thing. It told us earlier it was hungry through the corpses. But I don't think I said that. But
I'm sitting.
I mean, obviously
right
it's
on
pretty
next to
hungry,
my
I'm
friend's
thinking.
houses.
Just a guess, but it could be hungry. Yeah, that could be something.
Medicine that?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Medicine what?
The finger that's
finger?
like gone.
Yeah.
Cauterize it or
so.
some shit.
Also,
yeah.
Mariona sort of reacts to this, but I feel like she's not like fully surprised.
You
'cause it's
legit
worse.
just lost a finger. Natural 20.
Okay, you.
Bitty bow.
All right.
She's
so
like, you should have seen one of my crewmates. They lost their entire arm one time.
so with a natural 20.
Could have been worse.
With a natural 20, and because you're Pisces, you remember through, you grew up in this orphanage run by nuns, and you remember one night when you couldn't sleep, sort of sneaking off to the library and reading a book that you really probably shouldn't have. It was all kinds of magic that, just sort of like everyday magic. It was one of these sort of ancient texts that was written by a hedge witch, like the sort of witch that, sort of lived outside a village and would do sort of basically like a family practice medical person for like a small community, but actually a witch. And she had written down all of these kind of like common things, and so one of the things was how to grow back a finger.
Shit.
Because at this time in history, people lost fingers all the time from being crushed. The finger was crushed by a horse. The finger was whatever, like it was pulled off by. Anyway,
Casual.
so you happen to remember this incantation. So you say this incantation.
But to get
and,
it back or just to heal
to
it?
grow it back.
Grow it back? Well, that is.
So-
Growing my finger back?
Well, look at that.
Yeah.
boppity fucking boo.
But
Yeah, you're welcome.
but
I'm the
the
fairy
finger is not exactly human.
What type of finger is
What's it
it?
look
It's like a spider's leg.
Well, you've got something there. That's a tassel. It works. You're welcome.
It does work.
Yeah, there you go.
It does work.
I mean, I
like
like
it?
a refund, but
You want me to chop it off again?
I don't know. I'll see if it grows on me.
It looks great.
You know that you've done this correctly. You know that this is, you've got a natural 20, right? You know that in any other circumstance this would have been like a normal finger, but this is so you can tell that you hid that book under your bed. You know it by heart. You know that you did this right. You sense that this is from the forest. This is like a perversion of the magic that you've just cast.
So yeah,
I think it's a broken spell you got there, turning people into spider fingers.
As you say the word broken, there's a like 3 cracks in quick succession and a scream from deeper in the forest.
Oh, that ain't good.
Don't say that word, maybe. The B word.
And we're not talking about your folks.
Yes.
That was
Won't
that
talk
was
about that either.
that was the other thing. Oof. Okay.
Does your finger shoot webs?
Sadly, no.
Haven't?
It does not have a spinneret.
Woman.
That is not the part of the spider that shoots webs.
Yeah. I'm going to stand in front of the eye lock. Look at the eye in the eye.
You're gonna look at the eye in the eye, yeah.
And say, good day there, wondering if you would open her up for us.
Make a persuasion roll for me.
Oh, come on. Persuasion. It's only a -1. We got this.
Oh.
Hey!
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, come on there, bud.
All right. So it sort of blinks at you. And it makes a move to kind of open. And then you hear a voice in your head saying, "Are you sure you want this?"
Yes, please.
Are you sure you want this?
Oh. Well, now you're making me doubt. What's on the other side?
That's for me to know. You can't go back.
She's the only one that can hear this, yeah? We're just,
Yeah, this is the voice in
I'm
your
just
head.
mumbling to myself. Whoever's
The
calling back.
the eye blinks at you, and the voice says, "Are you afraid?"
Well, been afraid since I got here.
That's smart. I'll give you one hint, and then you make a decision. What's behind this door will help you, and it will hurt you.
Will it help the other people here?
In a way.
I'd like it open, please.
All right. The lock opens.
I carefully take off the lock. I look at the folks. Do we want to open this? I did just hear a voice in my head say that something may help us, but it may also hurt us, and but in a way it'll help the people here. So
Pitch. Pip nudges your arm.
yeah.
I feel like if it's a lock that is trying to dissuade people from opening it by eating their fingers and whispering to you, it's probably something we should open.
Yeah, I think we can do it.
Let's
Pip
open
does
this
that-
door.
the head
All right.
Everyone, let me open it. Everyone, just get back a little bit, 20 feet or so.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay,
All right, you're opening the door.
wide open.
Okay. Inside, you see your own body curled up in the fetal position.
Does it look like there's a shimmer there? It's like inside the tree.
Yeah, it's a double of you. It's curled up in the fetal position, and it seems to be, it's not moving.
There's
It's-
another me. It's not moving. It does look like it's breathing. Can I do a medicine check from here?
You can do a medicine check, yeah.
9.
You can't tell.
Yeah. Oh. Well. So,
Do you want my help?
yes, please.
All right. Can I give her advantage on that?
Nat 20.
Wow, okay. So, this body is alive. You can tell, though, that it's not exactly you. It is, though, alive. It is not undead. It is alive. It is a dwarf. It is a living dwarf that looks exactly like you. That is, it seems to be sleeping. It's totally naked, curled up inside this tree. And you do what you want.
Well, if we open her, maybe she can help us. If she's exactly like me, then she's got my powers.
Do you want me to? I mean, is she alive?
Looks like, I reckon.
You want me to poke her for you?
Should I wake her up if she? If I woke up and I saw me, I'd be a little scared. So maybe
I'd recommend maybe not touching her, because last time we touched someone that was in this position, eyes might be a. Not sure if that's a concern here.
maybe. Well, I don't always condone this kind of action, but maybe you should poke her with a stick.
I think that would be wise. Do I see any sticks?
You're in a forest.
All right, I grab a stick.
Okay.
I'm hiding behind the tree so that if she gets up, she doesn't actually see me.
All right.
Okay.
Can I wait
Yeah.
before you do that? I'm gonna give like a little, like, I don't know,
You want to sniff her?
kinda, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like give her a little sniff. I don't know what I would necessarily be checking for, like perception, nature.
You're a wolf.
something
I'm
like
just going to
that.
give this to you.
Okay.
She smells like blood. She smells wrong. She smells like she doesn't belong here.
Big growl, big old, and like I'm not like the hackles.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
not down.
For standing on end, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even like I'm gonna like just like kind of back
Yeah.
up and like
Oh,
kind of stand
yeah,
in,
Pip,
stand in her way.
Pip, something telling you we shouldn't bother her. Well,
What are we supposed to do with the stuff? I thought they said there'd be some thing.
Well, did
or
we
something.
get to thing?
So
Sorry,
where?
did we get towards where the sounds are coming
You're
from? Or did we
closer
just,
to.
Okay.
But no, you stopped to see this
Or just
tree with the door.
look to look at it,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah, but
And I
I feel like if there's things telling us to not open the door, it could be. I think maybe we're supposed to poke it.
okay.
we know
well,
there's lots
okay.
of things around this forest that we're not supposed to.
Bibbity boppity boop. I'm a fucking gnome again. Are you insane?
I think maybe we're supposed to poke it. Why else would it be in this tree with a lock on it?
No. This smells like pure death. Pure death and badness. Hey, remember when you saw all of the things on fire?
Yeah, but
That's
everything
not
here
gonna
kind of
this
smells.
is doing nothing.
Everything kind of smells.
And
Like,
the motherfucker with
True.
them, sorry. The dude with the eyes. Everything's about fire and blood.
I
Not
just
great.
mean, how many things do we run into that smell like death and blood? If I had a gold coin for every time.
How
we
many
ran
times have we woken things up and they've tried to kill us?
Yeah.
Pretty much everyone.
I would say like 1 in 3.
Yeah.
Who hasn't tried to kill you?
As you are arguing over this,
Oh, we're
you
being a little loud.
notice. No. You notice that this double in the tree
I'm not a
Her
wolf anymore, so I can't
feet.
growl, but I'd love
start slowly to rotate until they're backwards.
Okay,
And this
we gotta know
wakes her
this.
up, and she just starts to scream.
Oh, it.
She stares
It's
at
fair.
you.
Oh, can I do dispel magic?
Ooh. You can try.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I
Hang
think
on a second.
it depends
I have
what,
other thing.
level
Dispel
magic.
It is a level 3. Whoops. Doing it.
Okay.
Choose any creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell, third level, lower target ends for each.
Jesus.
Yeah. So
I just have to
basically,
roll.
if this spell is above 3rd level, is it? Yeah. So then you have to roll to try to dispel it.
Yes.
And it's against the spell DC.
It would be against.
The DC equals to 10 plus the spell's level.
Yeah.
So,
So we'll
I
roll and see.
I'm just gonna
Probably not.
say that it would be difficult, not impossible, but difficult. So
Worst
you
is it's the
decide
9th
to-
level, so then that would be a 19. So
can
you
do
just
it.
have to roll a 20. That's a 5% chance.
I mean, you add your modifier too.
That's not a 20.
9.
Yeah, that was that. I won't tell you what you would have needed, but it's not that.
Great.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. So you try to dispel it,
I tried
and
to stop it.
and it's it
Can't
sort
be
of doesn't.
dispelled.
It doesn't.
So now we're at the
Doesn't
point
spell.
where
She's
we
dispelled,
frogs
can't
have
be
to
dispelled.
And
do-
she's screaming, but you notice. No, wait, you're not a wolf anymore. Okay, never mind. You don't notice anything.
Damn it.
I'm gonna go beside her and say, "Oh, Tassus, easy there. It's okay. Are you Tassus?"
She just stares at you and screams. Where are you in relation to the tree?
I suppose I'm in the tree. Because she's
you've
still
gone-
in there, right?
Yeah.
So as soon as she started screaming, I went in and moved beside her, trying to calm her down.
All right. She's gonna stare at you in horror, push you backwards.
Yeah.
And then an enormous mouth is gonna close around her, and she's gonna scream as she is eaten by this tree. The door
tree?
slams.
So I'm seeing myself being
Yes.
eaten,
The tree ate her?
and the door slams.
And the door slams shut.
But what, in the tree? Are we in the tree right now?
No,
Why was there a lock on
I
that
got pushed
tree?
out.
You got pushed
Yeah.
out. Yep.
Yeah.
Why was that locked
and-
up?
And you hear another voice in your head, a much deeper voice, saying, "That was a good move."
Where are you?
I'm all around you. I'm above you. I'm below you.
Gotta kill the thing.
Okay, Forrest is in my head now. Well, howdy there. Are you making that sound?
It's not me. But you gave me food, and I like food.
Oh, would you like us to stop that sound?
It doesn't really matter to me, but it might matter to somebody else.
Can you tell us? Are you flipping the trees upside down?
They're not upside down.
Oh, that's bad. That's not good.
Or are they right side up?
They're people. I already told you that.
Why are the people upside down then?
Maybe worse
Can,
than
can we,
aren't
can we
upside down.
save the souls in this
They're
forest?
rooted.
The tree with the upside
Define soul.
That's what
The
we
souls
see.
in the trees.
That's not what these people see.
We don't know.
They're not exactly souls, and
True.
they don't need saving.
What about the people that are broken?
Everything here is broken.
Do you like it that way, or do you want it fixed?
I broke it.
Oh, you broke it. Oh, do you like it broken?
You hear sort of like a sort of rustling
Yeah.
around you. And you hear, do you know what an oyster does with a piece of sand?
Oh, rolls it back and forth until it's the pearl.
Sometimes it spits it out. Mariana, make a con save, please.
Sorry.
Con save. So that's 14.
You just barely jump aside as a stick kind of whistles past your shoulder. Actually, it'd be your left shoulder. It seems to have been aiming for your heart.
Rude.
Did you kill her crew?
they weren't exactly a crew, not like she thought.
But you killed them.
Can we hear this, or is
were
it just her?
dead.
Yeah,
It's just
only
her.
she can.
Oh, I've said like forces in my head, and you're hearing me like do the one side of conversation. Anyone want me to ask it anything?
Oh, ask if it likes fire.
Really? What the fuck? Just...
We
No,
burn it to the ground.
Ask it why it's being such a jerk.
it doesn't seem like it's it.
What
sorry,
is-
I don't
what
know
is-
if it. Oh,
What's making those sounds?
not it. Not the forest. Doesn't seem to bother the forest much, actually. But it ain't the forest that's.
Oh,
that's
did I already say what the sounds? I realized that I just asked that.
Yeah,
but-
no, it's all good. It's all good. It's not like your character knew that, so it's okay. Did the forest answer that? Why'd you kill the crew?
It said, it basically said they were made dead. Whether they were killed, that's another story. And so, Pisces, you start to get some like you get some visions in your head at this point, just like as if it doesn't seem to be coming directly from whatever voice this is, but it almost feels like a residue, like as if there's some kind of power around, but it's not directed at you. It's just this is like almost its aura.
Okay.
And this tree, this big tree, you see, it seems really, really familiar. And in your mind, you think about, you sort of see other girls dressed similar to you, one at a time, sort of coming across this tree. You just get the sense that you haven't been here before, but others like you have been here before.
Do they look like me?
They aren't doubles like
Right.
Tassis's double was, but they seem like they come from the same order. They come from the same they come from the same sort of nunnery as you did.
And what happens to them?
Sometimes they go inside the tree.
Do they come out?
That's sort of beyond the scope of this vision.
Okay.
Sometimes they go inside the tree, sometimes they seem to just sort of walk on by. But this place, this space within the forest, seems you just get the sense that there's some kind of connection between you and it.
I'm gonna place my hand on the tree.
Okay.
I cannot detect vibes, but
Detect
Vibe check.
Detect vibes.
is there anything similar to that? Like a
A vibe check?
I mean, you could probably try to detect like good or evil. Like,
Even just an Arcana check or insight, yeah.
isn't there a spell that's like detect?
Detect
Good or
and
evil.
good.
I don't
But you
have
Or
don't
detect
have that.
magic.
Yeah, I don't have prepared.
Yeah.
like
I guess an
Beyond
Arcana
that.
check or an insight
You,
check
you
or...
might, you know what? You could, why don't you do a history check for me?
history.
History has its eyes on... Oh, it might.
Not bad. 13.
So when you put your hand on the tree, the visions just get stronger. They don't change, but like you become way more sure that this is something that's happened before. That this is in some way connected to the order of nuns that brought you up, and that you're here for a reason. You were sent here for a reason. You don't know what the reason is, but this wasn't an accident that you ended up here specifically.
Do I feel positively towards this? Do I feel like a bond or anything? Does it
You feel, I mean,
just familiar?
it's just familiar, and it's not like explicitly scary. It's not explicitly negative, but it's not explicitly positive. It's just like the strongest sense of deja vu that you've ever had.
Interesting. Is the door completely closed now?
It's slammed shut.
And the lock is back on.
Yeah.
I'm not sticking my finger in that.
Seems like a weird thing for it to just give us that and then try to
This
throw a
is so
stick at
meta.
me.
I can't be like, hey, you're good at religion. Can you make a religion check?
Oh my god!
Yeah, but
Maria. I wouldn't have seen your vision,
Okay.
so I wouldn't have known.
true.
Unless you
did,
tell her about the
however,
vision.
Because she's talking to it.
Yeah.
I realized that it might be because of yours, but I did want to like check to see if I can
Yeah, you're
talk to it.
religion check.
I swear to fucking God. I have a
You'll do it at some point.
Religion, let's go.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that yet because I don't have a
Yeah,
reason
you
to.
did say you wanted to do that religion.
I want to check. I want to religion check everything.
Okay.
But I want to like because she's been like kind of just like mumbling to it herself, and I have the same kind of druidic tendencies. I just want to like touch it and see if I can communicate with it. Whether it's in my head, I can like knock 3 times, just do the hokey pokey,
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Dude.
Draw the door.
All right. So
guess
roll me a
nature check?
religion. No,
Religion
check.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm doing
religion
it.
check.
I'm doing it.
Yep. Roll me a religion check, and there's a reason why it's specifically a religion check.
Dope. That's a 26.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. Wow.
Let's
Okay.
fucking do this thing.
Okay. So you get a really, really, really clear sense that you are not actually who you think you are.
Son of a biscuit. Don't like that.
You almost when this door slammed, when you saw this double of Tassus, you knew that there was something going on and that was something to do with you, and this sort of twigged when Vincent was talking about, you are not you, but you are. So you get this really strong sense, and it comes to you. You are Tassus, but you're hidden. You are another double of Tassus, but you've managed to create yourself as a gnome. Because what's happened here is that the tree has been, there were souls in all of these other trees. This is what you get with a 26 on a religion check, by the way.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
that's some deep shit.
You-
Let's go.
You know that sometime before, in some sort of like lost to the mists of lack of memory time, you were somebody else. You don't know who you were, but you knew you were somebody else before. And then you know that you were one of these doubles. And then you know that somehow, unlike any of these other doubles, you managed to create yourself a little bit differently. And you managed to mold and shape yourself into something that the forest wouldn't precisely recognize as food.
I did that,
And-
and then
yeah.
I immediately did that. Is that all?
Nope.
Fuck.
Shit. You recognize Pisces as a member of the order that has been sending people to this forest
I knew it.
for generations.
By the way.
And you know that the reason why they send people to this forest is because if they don't, then the forest will swallow them whole. They have a bargain with the forest, your nuns. You don't know this yet,
Oh.
but
Yo, I'm getting
It does.
good info.
yep. That the forest needs more eyes. The forest needs somebody from this religious order almost to balance it, to watch it, to keep it safe, and to sacrifice to it once it gets sick of them. And every time it gets sick of one of the members of this order, it asks for another. And that's you this time. And that is what you
And I'm a copy.
understand.
Okay, so this is LOC. Just so I have a proper, because that was a whole lot of shit. Pisces convent is the reason that people are getting turned into copies. Tassus is one of those copies, and I'm a copy. No. Tassus is one of the people that are being sacrificed, and I'm a copy.
No. So Pisces. So the convent thing, you don't know if that's connected to any of the copying. You also don't know if Tassus is the original or is another copy.
Not great. This doesn't feel
Pisces,
good.
the Pisces order, that's as far as you know, a whole separate thing. This is like a religious order where basically they've made a bargain with the forest to continue to send the forest, these sort of these spiritually like laden young girls, for it to for the forest to kind of play with and have around and then consume once it gets sick of them. And so Pisces is the newest one because it's basically like they're paying protection, right? Because then it knows that the forest will not hurt any of the others. So it's blackmail, basically, or blackmail. And you know that you are a copy of, well, you think you seem to be a copy of Tassus, but you were at one point one of these souls that was rooted in the forest, that was then brought into being in this space as a copy, but because of the strength of that soul inside you, you managed to create yourself as something a little bit different, which is how the forest doesn't recognize you as food. You also don't know if Tassus is the original. You don't know if Tassus herself is a copy. You just know that the two of you are doubles in some way. And
Because we're awesome.
yeah. But you're both, you're both druids, shepherd circle druids.
And I'm not a copy. I'm Spider Woman.
You are.
Or you're
apparently Spider
dead.
Woman. You don't know anything about Mariona. Like,
Nothing that came up about her at all.
In fact, it's curiously blank when it comes to Mariona.
Okay.
Like, she is just almost as if she shouldn't be here.
I'm a mystery.
I think we got that sense
She's
before.
not here.
of, like,
I believe that
you
she is
shouldn't
not.
be here.
No, it's not. You shouldn't be here if she's not here.
Right. That's what it was. Yeah. So,
But I am here.
Okay. So, am I coming too?
Yep.
yeah.
What the fuck?
I stop mumbling to myself to the forest and just say, "Oh well,
Nope.
we'll talk to you back."
Nope. You're cool.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh, Pip, easy
I don't
there
know
now.
what is going on here. I don't know who you are. You are the reason for some reason. I'm not sure. Not you, but your family, your people. Apparently, dude or fuckface over there. Yeah, correct.
Okay, let's swear
Sorry.
a little less so that we don't get in trouble with Twitch. That's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Continue your
Sorry.
rant, please. It's all good.
And not as loud.
Which is on
I'll just swear.
Sorry,
It's
headphones
fine,
folks.
it's fine,
Anyway,
it's fine.
yeah. There's a lot.
She's
So
upset.
easy there, Pip.
So what?
Inside
Okay.
voices. Okay.
What?
I don't know who I am. I don't
Deep-
know why I'm here. I don't
deep
know what
breath,
got
folks.
me here.
Deep
I thought I was alone. I
centering
thought I had
breath.
parents. You.
Yeah, that's me.
Don't know if we're the same. Don't know if I am my own person. Don't know if you're a real person.
Did you
There's
have a
something
vision?
going on?
Did you have a vision?
Sure.
You.
You. I'm not trying to yell anymore. Sorry, I just got real excited.
There's lots happening here. So,
I don't know what is happening, but
It sounds like you know a lot about what's happening. There's a lot of pointing of fingers. What
fine,
did you
be
see?
cool.
Well, what did you see?
so you saw something with her and her group.
Yeah,
Her-
I
her
don't. I
religion.
don't want to, obviously, because you took a long time. But I don't also want to tell them like everything that I saw.
yeah. So you
what do you
tell
wanna
them.
tell us?
So just tell them what you want to tell
Yeah.
them.
So we are. I am a copy, but I am my own self.
Okay.
Cool.
You have something is up with you, your people, your family, your convent. I don't know, but you're the reason that we are here, the reason that I'm here, and I don't know what your people are doing.
I'm just a nun.
I don't think that's true.
Okay.
You were sent here for a mission
why are
from
you
your
here?
from your group. You said,
I
didn't
mean,
you?
sister didn't say anything. She just sent me. I don't know, and I actually want to get out. So yeah, that's it.
So, how long were you supposed to be here for?
Not sure. They just kind of dumped me here, TBH. They just said, off you go, and they left. And
So they never said they were coming back for you.
I hope.
That's a little weird.
I know, but I trust her, and we don't really question them ever. So here I am.
Cassis, I don't know why I'm here. I don't know who I am. I thought I was a gnome. I thought my name was Pip. It turns out that I'm supposed to be something like you.
It was like Vincent said that we're
It turns out he was right, and I don't know what one of them is to make one. Apparently
Wait.
you did.
Like what we saw in the tree.
Yeah.
Backwards feet.
No, your feet are on forwards.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over.
Because I don't know what's going on.
Can I take her hand and
understand.
do a nature check? Nature, that'd be a 12. Right? Yeah, 12.
You don't see any reason, like specifically why she would be lying to you at all.
Okay.
There's not a great indicator either way, but
Okay.
she seems to believe what she's saying.
I'm not getting that same feeling from that we saw from the devil in the tree that it was a natural that I'm getting from her. Even though a 12 will get me.
I mean, you get some. There is some sense of connection in that same way, but it's a different. It's not exactly the same. There's some kind of difference between the double in the tree and Pip, but that's all you really can tell.
Okay, I don't know what is going on. I don't want to be here. But I'm here.
Can I incite her accusations?
Yeah.
You're making things up?
Well, I mean, I don't know what's happening. You're
There
pointing
has
fingers at me.
been a lot of fingers.
There has been a lot of fingers.
Well, I might not know anything. 13.
I mean, you think that she's. I mean, she's inciting you. She's got about a 13, so you're. Are you approximately telling her the truth is?
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
think
not
so.
lying.
Yeah, I think you can. She definitely. It seems at least that she believes what she's saying. As you all are kind of, as this is all processing, the boy with the backwards feet sort of comes. He's sort of. He's breathing hard. He comes at you in this stumbling run.
Just
And-
real curious as to how
and-
he's running. I would love to see that
It's-
inside my brain.
I mean,
Like
you
how
know,
you
like the Boston
backwards.
Dynamics robots with like the kind of like
buddy.
yeah.
like the birds with the backwards knees.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's definitely kind of awkward, but he sort of runs up to you and he's sort of breathing hard, and with great effort, what is clearly great effort, he gathers what seems either courage or strength or something to speak, and he says, "The storm is coming."
Storm.
And he falls down dead.
Oh boy.
And that is where we will take a break.
Oh, sorry
10
for
minutes.
yelling at everyone.
No, there you go.
That was a great roll. Oh my
Storm is
gosh.
coming.
That was so.
I feel like we have to keep going towards that sound. I feel like we have
yeah,
to keep
absolutely
pushing on.
we do.
Yeah, that's the only way we're gonna find
I
answers.
do have more
Burn the fire,
information
burn the whole
to
forest.
give to I want to relay more things. I just got real worked up.
Yeah.
That's okay.
In character.
Pip is Pip.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll be back in about 10. Don't go away because you might want to see the storm.
bye.
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Still haven't
Yeah.
gotten into it.
Yeah.
All right. If you've been enjoying yourself, please let me know in chat because this is, I'm making all this. I mean, I have made some of this stuff up. I'm making some of this stuff up now. I have prepared a bunch of this stuff before, but it's only my second time ever running a homebrew campaign as DM. So please let me know if you like it. And if you don't like it, then please just be nice about it. But thank you for tuning in. This is really fun. So we'll be back in about 10, and then we will have the exciting conclusion to.
And while
Blood in the
we're on
Water.
break, y'all can go and support all the things we talked about
Yeah,
earlier.
all of the
Or
things.
throw bits
Yes.
for Meg's
Yeah.
birthday.
Birthday bits and check out that Amazon wish list and
Yes.
everyone's Ko-fi and Instagram and Facebooks and not Facebooks.
Facebooks.
Don't,
You
they're
can go on Facebook if you want.
Send money on Facebook.
You can.
Yeah,
Facebook page.
we don't
the Twitters and the Instagrams.
I don't think
probably
you send
better.
us money on Facebook, but there is the Amazon wish list that's
Yes.
posted to our
Yes.
Facebook page. The Amazon wish list for the 9-year-old girl who needs to have a really good birthday after her now ex-stepdad stole her Nintendo Switch because he's garbage.
Who does that?
Who does that?
does
Who
that?
does that?
Yeah.
A garbage
So,
person does that.
You have 10
So-
minutes to browse things.
Yes.
Go crazy.
Absolutely.
Or we'll see you in the chat.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you don't have to do any of those things. All you have to do is watch and enjoy and enjoy our creepy little awesomeness. Yeah.
See you in 10 minutes.
I'll see you in 10 minutes. Bye. Welcome back to Roll for Dameage. If you stayed during the break, thank you so much for staying. If you're just joining us, yeah.
That's all.
Yikes. Yeah, so we are doing a fun for me anyway, horror 3-shot finale. This is episode 3 of 3 called Storm and Silence. So thanks to a roll of 26 on a religion check, Pip learned a lot of things about exactly how this place works. Has shared some of it. Basically, you know what? You can go back and watch later. We're just going to jump right in because we don't have too much time, and I want to make sure that we get all the answers that I'm willing to give.
Willing to
well,
give.
that the dice say you'll get.
All the answers that you've earned.
Okay, that's fair.
All right.
Mom. Okay, so what's his face just came and like fell on the floor and died. Yes.
Yes.
Poor
He
poor
did.
sweet boy.
Yes, poor backwards foot.
I'm
Boy.
gonna draw craft
never had
some
any.
flowers on his eyes as well and give him a nice burial. Yeah, the druid version of that.
Sure. It's honestly, I'm sure it's from something religious, but I just know it from Rent. I don't know Vivo M. Anyway, it's fine.
Okay.
That like the cottage. You're gonna say cottage.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Yeah, like the part of Le Bohème, the Le Bohème that's like
I was gonna say, I feel like it's from Judaism.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's Ren.
Are you saying a Kaddish for him? Yeah, Yidkadal
yeah.
Yidkadash.
But the druid version
Jessica
of that.
Yeah,
she knows
I know
what
it.
to
I'm
say.
Jewish.
So
So
that's, she knows it.
No one knew his worth. The late great daughter. I'm talking music.
yeah,
theater.
yeah. That part of that song was
Amazing.
like Hebrew. Was that so? The mourner's Kaddish
Yeah.
is it's the prayer that we say for somebody who's dead or dying or
Sure, I'll say
it's the prayer
that.
we say that after on somebody's yahrzeit, which is like on the anniversary of their death. Anyway, this is a lot of like Saturday school for today.
All right,
So, but
so-
none of you are Jewish because this is D&D.
Well, apparently.
So you say a prayer.
Jewish.
Apparently,
ended up being
you're
Jewish.
accidentally postmodernly saying Jewish prayers in our D&D thing. Cool. It
happens.
It's totally fine. It's all good.
We have a nun. So.
Okay.
You do.
So,
we're just like all the religions that are not
religions join us.
existing, and
You do a
cool.
+7.
So you put flowers on his eyes.
Yeah.
And you say a prayer, and you bury him.
Can I put a gold coin in his mouth?
I just leave him like by
For like the River Styx.
yeah, because that's how.
Okay. You're gonna
I don't
I'm
want
going to put a gold coin in his mouth.
Okay.
Mariona's
This is
gonna-
so nice, and I'm here for it because I am also a druid and I appreciate it. Super respect for the dead, but we have some things to take care of, you guys.
Yes, that's why I don't bury him, and I'm not touching this
Got some
unholy
stuff to
dirt.
do.
So
Okay.
yeah, so okay.
So he
we're-
died, and that's real bad. Just not
Who's
good.
going to be part of my crew?
Bit-
I guess I don't have a
Shit, you
ship
don't-
anymore,
okay.
so never mind.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So I'm going to talk a little bit more about this
the division you had.
sacrifice.
Oh.
Yeah, the vision that I had, the sacrifice that
Sacrifice.
has been happening for as much time as I can remember. I can't remember.
It does
just
as long
the
as you know.
amount of
You know
time.
that it's been going on for many years.
You're gonna
And I'm-
sacrifice someone?
Nope. Pisces, I don't know whether you know this. I don't know whether you don't. I don't particularly care, but I know it's your people that are sacrificing and feeding these people myself, these beings
The
to the
forest.
forest. And I don't know if you knew that before. I don't know if you didn't. I don't care, but we have to stop it. I'm a person now. Don't know why. I wasn't a person before. I was a copy, I guess, but somehow I made it out because I'm just that damn good. But we have some things to do. All right?
Well, so you knew about this?
No. What?
Wait.
Insight on that. Insight on that. That one sentence
in
right
your-
there.
in your-
Insight.
In your vision, was it
Not great on both parts.
was it the members of their religion that were being the sacrifice?
Nope.
13 insight.
They were sacrificing others.
14 to insight. Same.
She's clearly hiding something, but you don't know what, and you don't know how much.
I'm keeping my eye on you.
I don't care. At this point, I don't care. You haven't tried to kill me yet, and I don't think you're trying to feed me to a tree anymore.
You
because I
turned
guess
my
it doesn't really
finger
matter.
into a spider
I
finger. Is that
gave
part
it
of it?
back. I gave it back. You would have been half a finger missing.
This is
Right
not what I
there.
lost.
I
This
think
is
it looks
not-
great.
Tassis, I don't
Unique.
know. We have to do something about this.
I suppose.
And for whatever reason, I'm not food anymore, and you're not food anymore. You were.
I was food.
Yeah.
I
Just
did
like
get eaten.
exactly the same.
So wait, does that mean you're also
I don't
the
know.
same? You're both copies of
That was in your vision.
OG Tassus?
Who's to say?
Or a different person?
Well,
And you're-
as far as I know, I'm I'm Tassus. I'm the original Tassus. You reckon I could be a clone as well, or a double, or
I don't know. That's the thing. No one knows. We don't know. Whether you know or not, doesn't matter. You don't know what's going on.
I don't
We
know.
have to do something.
Well, from what you said earlier too, that this magic that's around us could be just all an illusion too. So maybe we should just keep heading to the sound that we keep hearing, and we've been working our way up there for a while now, and maybe we can find out what's some answers there, because we're all plumb out of them now.
Well, I still. All right.
So where do we go now?
I guess let's keep going
Well,
the
the
way
same
we
way
were
that
going.
I was
Yeah.
going before when I was
Yeah.
wolf.
Are you gonna
Yeah.
wolf yourself?
I'll not say that for another time.
What are we gonna do when we get there?
More than what we're doing right now.
We'll find out when we get there. We'll see what's there, and then we can make a plan, and we'll get her done, and we'll do it.
Perception on the.
A little DM note.
Yeah,
Just to help y'all along.
please.
Y'all are getting low on spell slots, and I don't think you've taken a rest for a little while.
Maybe we should do that one. That's true. Well,
I mean, you
I'm
might-
good,
Yeah.
but
You might consider that, and I will just give you the fact that nobody's going to attack you in your sleep if you decide to take a long rest, because I think that it would be more fun if you have all your spell slots.
Let's sleep inside the tree.
inside the death mouth tree.
Yeah.
That sounds like
I have
something
so
that
many
we would
questions
say.
for you, Pisces. I swear, I just.
Are you going to try to do that?
Is the tree open?
No, it's closed. It's got that lockback on it.
Nope, hard pass. That's a big no for me.
Aw.
I'm not going to help you open
I
it
normally
again.
would poke eyes, but it didn't
Go ahead and
very
put your
well
hand in the
last
eye lock. See what happens.
I'm good.
time.
No. No.
One spider finger is good enough for me today. I'll hold off. I don't really need to sleep if you want me to keep watch at all, though. I could.
Okay.
Well,
Sure.
do you need to heal up?
No, if you guys want to take a little nap for a few hours, I could probably just
damage throughout this. I guess
chill
it's only
here.
been a day.
All right. So I guess we're gonna take a long rest then.
I've only
Which
taken
is
1 point of
crazy.
damage,
And I'm
as
gonna
we
take
say
a
back
Finger
home.
damage.
Point of
A
damage.
finger's worth, as we would say back home.
Fingers worth of damage.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay, sure. Dope.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna rest up and sort of figure out what's happening. And how long do you all want to rest for? Because it was about around 10:30 in the morning at that point.
How
so
long
long
do we
rest
have
is,
to for
is
it to
at
be a long
least
rest?
8 hours. So
Yeah.
do you want to set off in the late afternoon, early evening, or do you want to wait until the next morning?
I mean, it's always dark, so
Late afternoon.
Is it dark?
it's kind
sort
of always dark.
I mean, in the forest, there's a lot of fog, so it's a bit. You can definitely tell day from night. I mean, you have night
I
vision,
do, yeah.
but the humans don't.
Yes. But we've got your witchcraft. Right, your gift. Your gift.
I'll take
So
that thing
basi-
away.
Are you going in? Are you going in the
You like
evening or in
it.
the morning?
Evening. Let's
Okay.
do evening. Should we do evening?
All right, let's. Element of surprise.
Yeah.
Don't like
You know, with stealth and everything.
We'll go when you want to go.
Okay.
Don't
Yeah.
All right. So you're all going. You're sort of waiting till the evening and going. All right. So you continue through the forest. The trees, as they have continued to, many of them have eyes. Some of them seem to have
Literal eyes?
faces. Yeah, some of them seem to have faces more than others. Some of them seem more human-shaped than others. Again, about 2/3 of them are inverted. And you walk, and there's still occasional cracks, and occasional screams, but the cracks sort of seem to be they're becoming more frequent, and the screams are becoming less frequent. And you walk for about an hour and a half through, thickets of foliage, through sort of trees that like are upside down, trees that are right side up. The ones that are upside down, the tops generally are about a foot off the floor of the forest. And as you get closer to this sound, the trees start. They start to change. They don't. The trees themselves aren't changing. It just the environment. Like as you get closer, it's slowly changing. The pine needles of the evergreen trees, or the needles of the evergreen trees, start to look a lot more like hair. There are faces more in the bark of the trees. The inverted trees start to seem almost like family groups or clans or groups of people who know each other or love each other, because clearly, more and more clearly, they're people. They are people who are also trees. And they all have eyes, but some of them have too many. And those ones are the most flesh-like. And they're also the most warped. And with those ones, the evergreens, yes, the needles look a lot like hair, but they're also, patches of skin and patches of scales and patches of what looks like sort of reptile skin. Almost mottled, as if something's gone wrong with some of these. You start to see trees that look like they're melded together, and they don't look happy about it. You start to see trees where the faces look like almost conjoined, like there's one mouth and 1.5 noses, and then, 2 sets of eyes. And they look panicked. And as you go further, things look more and more wrong. The squirrels start to have human eyes. You see a fox with 2 heads and 3 tails. You see a deer whose antlers are sprouting flowers and who has one enormous bleeding eye in the middle of its forehead.
That was almost pretty.
I was so excited about it. Man.
This is not a pretty place.
No shit.
No.
The flowers.
It's clear that something here is broken. something here has gone very, very wrong. And then, almost suddenly, you come to a place in the forest where there are no trees. Except for one. It's a clearing, and the ground is bare earth, and it's dry, and it smells so strongly of blood that it's almost as if the ground itself is bleeding. But you don't see any blood. The fog is thick here. It's almost to the point of choking you. You feel almost like you're inhaling like water. But you can still see. In the middle of the clearing is one tree. It's an apple tree. And the other trees around it, the trees like sort of at the edge of the clearing, seem almost to be bending away from it. As you watch, one of them trembles, and then it cracks about the middle of its trunk, as if it's broken itself in its effort to get away from the center of this clearing. As you watch, another of the trees, just at the edge of the clearing, trembles and then is inverted. And there's a face in this tree. And it is your face. And that is what you see.
Well, I don't know. Maybe go.
I think it's time to chop down that apple tree.
You think that's gonna make us, like dead?
Do you think we can even go near it?
One way to find out.
Oh, hold on. Easy there. Pump the brakes.
What?
Okay, we should do this carefully because we know that there's a lot of bad magic there, and I just can't stop side eyeing.
I got a lot of bad magic right here. I got 2 swords.
Can we not go into the clearing yet? But can we look at the tree that just went inverted is my face.
Yeah, there's like a face that's sort of in the trunk of the tree. Yeah, it's clearly a tree that used to be a person who looks like you.
Cool. Not cool. Can we go over and see that their tree? Because that their tree is this here. Y'all seeing that too?
I think you should go look at that tree, and then I'll go cut down the apple tree while you're doing it.
Well, let's all stick together because this is clearly no good place.
We haven't seen any do the sounds seem like they've been coming from the inverting trees, or have we located the source of the sounds yet? The cracks.
Well, you saw that one of the cracks was from one of the trees that was that had sort of bent. It's like it was bending backwards to try to get away from the
that made a large snap.
It sounded very much like the cracks you'd been hearing.
Oh, okay.
Talk about your folks. Talk about your folks.
Broken.
They were.
There's a trembling.
They were slave owners and.
Make my wisdom save.
I'm sorry. Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Pretty wise. So.
Oh no.
4.
Oh no.
Shoot.
Oh no. Human fighters and wisdom saving throws, man.
I have a +2 to it too, but it's not enough.
So you almost you hear / feel / there's something in your mind that just snaps.
Okay.
It's almost an audible snap, just to you, but it's almost audible. As if there's something that's holding you to the fabric of reality, as if it's you're being held into this reality by a group of threads, and one of them has snapped. And it's terrifying, but it's almost a relief. And you're going to take 4 points of psychic damage.
Do we see her react in any way?
I mean, she's clearly sort of, there's something going on. She's hurt or, suffering in some way, but you don't see anything particularly physical that's causing that.
Are you okay there, Mariona?
Am I aware? Am I?
Yeah, I mean you're
I
aware.
just
Yes,
feel
you
it,
can.
and then I'm like,
You just
ow.
sort of feel it. You basically it's almost it's as if there's this
This is something
this thing has
pulled
been,
me out of something.
Yeah, as if there's as if something's holding you into existence, and one of those things have snapped, and it hurts when it snaps, but it's also as if it's freed something in you also as well.
Okay. Yeah, I just something just felt like I almost was not here for a second there. Does that make sense?
No, but maybe we shouldn't talk about your parents again, or the B word.
Maybe we should. I feel like we have to go for that apple tree.
Would you mind if I look at the me tree first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I think we should. We should
just pop on over.
Yeah.
To their
Okay.
tree. Yep.
So druid buddies are gonna go over and.
There we go.
Yeah.
Russell,
Or
to
if you
look
if
at
you
the
two want to
spooky
come
tree.
too, then more the merrier. But no.
No? I kind of want to go. See you later. You hang in there.
Oh, maybe we should all stick together then, because we don't want to. If you're not feeling the best, we don't want you running off if your mind ain't in the right
Well,
place.
I'm gonna do a good old.
Okay, you'll stay here then. Okay. Okay, so the three of us go to the
right.
tree. And what was that for?
It's a 27 on the face tree for religion.
Oh, heck yes.
That's a nat 20 on that check.
Oh wow! Wow!
Religion.
Queen of religion.
Wow. Okay. So amazing.
Shit.
So
Uh-oh. Buckle in, guys. Strap in, because
Yeah.
we're about to go on a trip.
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. So so this is clearly clearly one of the Tassus creatures that has been it's you. It is a version of you, a double of you that has become a tree. It's clear that I mean that's just sort of what it is. But there's something about the way that you change yourself that it's almost as if you kind of slip between the cracks of this reality. And therefore you can sort of see the other side of it. You can see a little bit more about how it's made. Because here's the thing that you now understand, having been from somewhere else you still don't know, having been a soul of some kind that came via this process by which these are made.
So
And-
that's not the OG then. Our Tassus is not OG Tassus.
No.
Yikes! Sorry,
No,
bro.
Tassus is not
Tassus
is
doesn't
not the
exist
original.
anymore. Oh boy.
Is not the original.
Wimpity womp.
And so being as you are effectively a combination, this hybrid combination of two different souls, and really three because of what you've made out of it. You have made yourself hybrid in the same way as some of these trees are hybrid, as some of these trees are broken but also combined. They're these weird sort of twisted versions of things that exist. And because you are that way, you understand more about how things became that way. You've gotten yourself a bit of a backstage pass into how this place was made.
Dope. That good,
You know-
good 27 roll. Jesus. Continue, sorry.
No, that's okay. You know that Tassus is not the original. You know that, whatever you are was not the original. You know that the original was the person who made this place. And you know that the original Tassus, well, obviously not named Tassus, you don't know what their name was, it's lost to time. But the original tried to make herself immortal. She tried to create a place where she would be able to live forever. She tried to put herself into various objects, churn herself into various different materials. She tried to make doubles of herself so that she could, in theory, transfer her soul into a different thing. She was basically a scientist, a magical scientist who desperately didn't want to die. Now, as we know, quests for immortality never, ever, ever end up the way that people think they will.
Not so good.
So what ended up happening was that the magic went wrong. And she ended up making another one of herself, and another one, and another one. And she tried putting different people's souls into them. And all that happened was that things became more and more twisted. And so the only way that she could make these things inert was to turn them into wood. The only thing that she knew that was living but also rooted in a place. So this forest is her attempt to stem the uncontrolled generative tide that she has unleashed.
But there's
of
thousands
doubling
of trees.
and doubling. Yes, there are.
She made every single one of them, or did they start making them themselves?
She unleashed the process, and then yes, they started to. I mean, some of them were capable of it, some of them were not. But it basically turned into this self-replicating organism that has some kind of intelligence, but only the drive to survive.
And do I figure out anything more about Pisces?
Pisces comes from an order of nuns who started out as, they started out studying this process. And some of the nuns were consumed by this process. But some of the nuns sort of came up with, basically they did make a deal with this kind of malign. It's not even malign. It's not that it's evil. It's just that it wants to survive. It wants to live and grow, because that is the impulse with which it was made. And that is the impulse that it has. That is the hunger it has. It is hungry for survival. It is hungry for meat. It is hungry for food. It is hungry for life. And so it incorporates all life into it. That's why some of the trees have, reptile skin or scales or all of these things, is because it's just hungry for more life. And so the nuns managed to make a deal with it that they would teach their daughters actually everything that they knew, and then they would send those as sacrifices to be consumed and subsumed into this intelligence. And in that way would maintain their own independent existence outside of this hugely ravenous presence. Now, Mariona.
She's just kicking it.
Yeah. We left her alone, and I know that's a bad idea, but here we are.
She's
So
by
Pip-
herself?
No, well, so Pip, so she's by herself. Pip, you recognize Mariona as like a void in this existence. You recognize that Mariona isn't supposed to be here because she isn't really here. You don't know exactly how it is that she's not really here, but she is the fly in the ointment. She is the the sand in the oyster. She is a wild card.
Okay.
And you don't know exactly what that will do because there is nothing in any religion that you've ever seen like this.
Last question, because that was a whole lot of information. Were the spiders happening before she got here?
You mean on the island?
Yeah.
Or not the island, like
Or
in the
like
Narrows. I mean, it's all a bunch of
The
promontories.
spider mutations.
You don't know
Cool.
because you weren't there.
Right. Okay. So instead of keeping any kind of information, because that's fine, here you go.
So you tell them everything you've learned.
Yeah.
Can I do a check on this tree? Like, can I kind of try to like get some insight on?
What do you want to find out about it?
I want to find out if it's connected, if I can see like any sort of connection to what's going on in the forest.
I mean, it's clearly connected. Yes, you
Yeah.
don't have to roll for that. That's
Okay.
you can tell it's really powerful.
Does it seem to be like that core that's like connected to all of the trees? Like, can I feel?
All of the trees are connected. It's definitely connected to whatever thing this is. Yes, and it's clearly very, very powerful. But
Yeah.
you don't. It doesn't. That's not really how this idea of the core works. It's not like a thing that is the core. It's that it's all part
all
of
a
the same
network.
organism. It's all a network. Yeah, it's a rhizome rather than a.
Does
than
it
a-
seem like it's like the heart of like this cell though? If this is all one organism?
It could be. It's definitely powerful.
Okay.
It's definitely doing something.
I'm gonna try to go towards it
Okay.
and chop it. To
Oh,
see what
boy.
happens.
So as you walk towards it, please make me another wisdom. No, I made you make a con save. Was it a con save or was it a wisdom save?
think it was
Last time
If
you
it
made
was
me
a
make
wisdom save, it
save.
would be a wisdom save. Hello.
A wisdom
Sorry,
save,
my brain.
okay.
It's like what, 11? Almost 11.
Yeah, it's okay.
It would make sense for it to be a wisdom save.
Not very good. 8.
There goes our fight.
All right. The same thing happens. Another one of those little snaps that tries to dislodge you from whatever reality this is. And but it's you sense that like there's something that's trying to do that. It's almost like a dog trying to shake water out of its fur. Something doesn't want you here.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to be here, so.
So do I take damage?
Yeah, you take another 4 points of psychic damage.
I came
But
out of a tree. I don't. Am I a Cabbage Patch Kid?
Did I get close to it at all?
yeah, you got. I mean, you started at about 50 feet from it, and
Yeah.
you've gotten about another 20 feet closer to it before you had to save. So just so you know, you don't know that not all of them come out of trees.
I'm not a Cabbage Patch Kid.
Yeah, you don't. You
might
know
be.
that there that these doubles and triples and copies arise in all kinds of different ways. Sometimes like in a tree, sometimes from the ground, and more disorganized as you get closer to where the cracks are coming from.
Do I smell like blood?
Are you smelling? You wouldn't be able to smell yourself, maybe.
Hey.
I mean, and also like
Not
the
me.
entire ground smells
Everything
like blood.
smells like
Everything
blood.
smells like
Sure,
blood.
sure, sure.
Everything smells like blood
Okay.
right now.
Did you know about this?
Yeah.
That's a big ol' insight check.
13.
That's a 9.
Spill your secrets.
a 9 for me.
Yeah, well,
No,
I mean,
that's a 12. Damn, I got good insight. Shit.
you clearly knew about some of this, but you didn't know about everything. Like you didn't.
Oh yeah.
You
Not the dog stuff.
No, like because the sisters basically told you to go here. They told you that there was a really good reason. They told you that there was some kind of power, but you didn't know about any of this.
No, I'm not lying. It's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna try.
I don't
want
wanna
to
die.
To the tree.
Okay.
I think she might be telling the truth.
you're gonna go another 20 feet, and then I
Are
would
you
like
still trying to walk through?
Yep.
And I will walk through the
And then I would like you to make a con save. And I'm gonna
Psychic
put up
fire.
something. You're gonna make a con.
I love how she's like slowly like pushing
Just
towards
like,
and dying, and we're just
like-
freaking out, pointing fingers.
Yeah.
You're gonna make a con save.
That's a good 20.
Ooh, okay. Where was that when I needed my wisdom saves?
Is this a natural 20?
Yeah. 20
Okay.
plus 4, so 24.
Wow. Okay.
I can't save the
negative
heck out of that.
Yeah, you did.
Con
Good,
save
good
the
nat
heck
20.
out of that.
Mariona was
So-
like, did you say con save? Oh, okay, I got that.
Stand back, bitches.
So as you walk closer to the tree, there is suddenly the sky grows, the fog sort of gathers in,
Storm's coming.
and there's a thunderbolt, and it aims itself directly at you. You got a natural 20, so here's what's happening.
She gets struck by lightning and becomes even more powerful.
Yeah, possibly imagine. No, so
Powers.
so it seems that these gathering clouds are gathering above you, but what you do is very interesting. You point this finger, the finger that you lost, the spider finger.
I do have
And
superpowers.
You do have superpowers, but no, but it's not because it's a spider necessarily. It's because it's part of this place, not part of the place where you are.
Yeah.
And as the lightning bolt sort of careens towards you in like half a millisecond, you put your hand up almost as if to protect yourself from it, and it changes the course of it just enough that the lightning bolt strikes instead the apple tree.
Dope.
That's the most badass thing
I assume
I've
that
ever
gets
done
our
in
attention
game.
now, hearing the thunder.
Maybe.
The apple tree bursts into flames and then disintegrates.
And everything is saved. Credits.
Did I do that?
No.
Obviously kidding.
Mariona, everything else that's holding you to this place snaps. You feel as though you're falling through a space that's between worlds.
Yeah.
And suddenly you take a deep breath, and you wake up in your bed on the ship.
That was a really weird dream.
No, it's not. It wasn't a dream.
Well, I'm pretty sure Mariona wakes up and
Is she
is
still,
like,
okay, in our perspective, is she gone? Or is she still there?
No,
hell
she's
was that
gone.
dream?
You think, as far as you're concerned, she's disappeared.
She just
But-
like poofed, or did she like flutter into dust?
No, she's just gone. That there's been a thunderclap. The lightning struck the tree.
Oh, we probably didn't even see her go there.
no,
so we
because
just heard
it's
the
a
thunder.
huge
And,
flash.
yeah.
She's gone. You've woken up in your bed on the ship.
is my crew there? Like, is there anyone else around
Well,
me?
are you gonna get up and go and see?
Yeah, I guess Mariona's gonna be like, what the hell was that? That was the weirdest. Where am I? What's this? Okay. Do I still have my pendant?
You do.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get up. Does everything feel real? I pinch myself.
Okay, you feel real.
Okay.
Okay, and you go out and
Just making sure.
and oddly enough, the crew is entirely different, but they seem to know you.
Like different how?
It's just different people.
Oh.
You don't recognize any of them, but they all seem to know you.
So can I like ask them? Like I'm like, hey, like where's who? You are not the crew I remember. Is this a trick? Is Did we dock somewhere and they're playing a trick on me?
They're all very confused. What are you all right?
How long have you been on the ship with me for?
Well, I've been about 2 years. That's when you hired me?
And where are we sailing to? What are we?
Oh, we're sailing home, aren't we?
Home?
Oh, yeah.
What home?
Oh,
We don't have a home. Did I recall?
Are you all right?
Are you all right?
Your mother's going to be very worried. I think you better lay down.
Oh, no. We have to turn around. We're not, I'm not going. When we left, it was all. Weren't you there?
Mariana, have you got the sickness? Are you all right? I think you've.
Where did I
think
get this pendant?
Well, your mother gave it to you.
No.
Who is this guy?
No, my mother never gave me this pendant.
Your crew is all very confused and very worried about you. Let's move on to.
Oh yeah! Look at your finger! Look at your finger!
I look at my finger.
Still a spider leg.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Sorry, Twitch. Don't yell at me.
So back to the clearing.
So she's
As
just
they-
gone?
She's gone, and so are you two.
What? Us?
Yep.
The two? Are we in the same place?
Because we destroyed the magic. So
Yeah,
you're
Am I dead now?
well, not so much dead as
Good knowing you, Suchin. All right.
yeah. Not so much dead as just never existed in the first place.
Dope. Cool. And that's a series wrap on Pippin Hill.
Never existed in the first.
And
So-
Pisces,
Time travel.
you are in the middle of a forest. It looks like a pretty normal forest.
the clearing's gone.
Yeah. It looks like a pretty normal forest, but it's really dark. And you think you might want to be getting home pretty soon.
Okay. Which way?
That way. Back to the nunnery. You've got a lot to tell them.
Get thee to a nunnery.
All right.
And that, my friends,
What?
That's the end? How can that be the end? I'm still so many
Do we fight? She just shot a fucking. Sorry, I'm sorry. She shot a tree.
That's
It
feels
gotta
like
be
the
more.
forest
it's
magic
also like-
was trying to get rid of you, and instead it like shot itself in the foot. Except it was like its head, and now it like got rid of all the magic. And
shot itself right in the apple tree.
Your nunnery thing won because you don't have to continually sacrifice. You should have sacrificed yourself. You
Ouch.
should have died.
I'll become the new Mother
Y'all, Pip
Superior.
is real and she's coming back. That's all I'm
Everything's
saying.
coming up Pisces.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Pip. It doesn't take.
that was an interesting natural 20 that you got there, right there. That was
yeah.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
I
So
thought I
did
was just
we
gonna
win?
die eventually.
I mean, we were abominations.
I don't know.
yeah.
Man.
Hey,
Mariona has to go home.
You don't
and she doesn't
know.
want to go home, and she's probably
Man.
not even
I
really
feel like
going
it's
home.
a Spider-Man meme of like
yeah, it's a she does still have a spider finger. It's a very different reality to the one that she left, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a gift, so you remember me.
I get it because it's like 11 p.m. and that makes sense and sure,
but
but
round 2, y'all find each other and are like, yo, you, and then you be like, yo, what the- and
Pip's
then
coming back, man. Pip is. I
Will I
like her
get to
too
be the new
much.
Mother
Yes.
Superior
Yes,
and continue this wonderful tradition?
Very possible.
Oh,
That's it's like Midsummer, that spooky movie where they kill a bunch of people.
Oh, I never watched
I was
it.
thinking like Midsummer Dream of like,
Like a
if this
Midsummer
was,
Night's Dream?
if this tis but a dream, then or if it was, if you didn't like it, then
like
it's someone
literally
else's
the
dream.
last monologue.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Just insert like final monologue from Midsummer Night's Dream here.
I have I am
I have so many
upset.
questions.
I'm sorry.
No,
So
you're
on
not.
the-
No, I mean Pip is. I know she doesn't technically exist anymore, but she's upset.
So we can hope that
What
we
was
did
your-
win because that meant the people in the forest are like never existed as well. So their souls are free now too.
Well, remember, they aren't exactly people. They're all just one person over and 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 over. aren't
So
they?
we're like we weren't even
We're Harry
originally
Potter.
Cassis.
We're Harry
we
Potter.
were like
I'm a Horcrux.
We were a clone of a clone of a clone
Yes.
that like just mutated along the way. And
Voldemort.
yeah.
But remember also that some of those were her experiments in. I mean, the bodies were all the
Yeah.
same, obviously. But remember, some of those were experiments in her sort of taking souls, at least early on.
Yeah, you
And-
like gave people to people. Well, not you, but like your.
Oh, the nunnery souls. The souls
Yeah.
from the nunnery.
Well, and you were, a variation of a soul
person.
somewhere.
yeah,
she-
you were an actual person.
Did you also like not to be meta, but did you also have amnesia? Like you don't know why you're there?
No, I had a whole life.
She had a whole life that she thought she had
She
lived.
remembered it all.
I
Yeah.
she thought I
She
flew
had
here.
lived.
I
Did
you-
remembered I flew here.
You
I
did remember that.
and
Was it
Vince-
real?
Vincent knew me, but Vincent was also here. Was Vincent real? Was Vincent a clone of a clone of a clone that was mutated as well? But we still killed him.
And then was I
we still
just
killed
stuck
him.
on
Did
the
I kill
ship
myself?
like the entire time? Like was any of
But
what
you
I
have the
remembered
finger.
true? Like did it happen yet?
It happened.
Was
but-
it gonna happen?
But then what were the spider people back on your own island?
Well, think about the idea that maybe there's
you
more
see
than
them.
one reality, and maybe there's more than one version of reality, and maybe there's
Like, maybe we got
places where the
displaced?
veils between realities are not as strong as they normally
And the
would
nunnery
be.
controls it all.
And back on the island, we're only like part spiders. Like everyone has
Maybe.
got like
That's how
maybe
it
a finger, maybe a toe, but never a full spider.
But now Mariona has her parents back, and
No, my parents were dicks.
oh right.
That's
Unless
true.
maybe in
But
this
now
alternate
you're-
universe they're not.
But
Maybe
you're a
they
different
were.
person now. You can change things. So it's the beginning.
It sounds to me like maybe this is something we should explore in like further sessions. What do you all think? Should we
Oh, that'd be
continue
fun.
this?
Could this be the start of something new? It feels so right.
Where I recruit all of you into my nunnery.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait. Well, not us.
You can be like the big bad we
not
fight
a
at the
person.
end.
Pip, I
Oh,
like
we're
Pip
not
a lot.
bad.
Yeah.
We're making the world
I
a
also
better
like Pip.
place.
She'll come around in a different campaign, maybe.
for sure.
Yes.
We shall see what ends
It'll
up
be fun.
happening here because it sounds like we've got the beginning of a whole bunch of interesting stories.
That was amazing.
Did you like it?
That was
Thank you so much
fun.
for playing with me. It was so much fun, and thank you all for watching. For those of you who made it to the end. Thank you so much. It was really, really fun playing this game for y'all and with y'all. And let me know if you liked it. Let me know in chat because I will read all the chat once I'm no longer looking at a camera and on the internet. And you
was
can
awesome.
also DM me on Twitter. My DMs are open at Dr. Jessica Langer. You can also DM me on Instagram and or request to follow me at Dr. Jessica Langer. So just let me know how you liked it.
Yeah.
And why don't we do our outros?
Yeah.
Oh, me,
Let's go.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I do it for. Hi, bye. I'm Mackenzie Smith. I am. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I realize that a lot of my TikTok friends are watching this stream right now, and I love you guys so much.
yay.
Miles and Lonnie and Josh and whoever else might have come by. You guys are the best. Yeah. Follow me, and I love you. And
But you're on TikTok. You are not Mackenzie Smith. You're
Oh no, I Miss Mackenzie Smith. MAKENZIE Smith. Miss Mackenzie Smith on TikTok, and I don't know.
You have a really cool TikTok. I love it.
It's okay. I dress up and
good
make
one.
silly faces into a camera, kind of like right now.
Good.
And I don't know. If you want to go to my Ko-fi, that would be dope. And if not, I think you guys are all dope.
Yeah. And I think you might be joining Roll for Dameage on a more
Yeah.
consistent basis.
If that's
If
that's a fish,
yeah,
hell yeah.
so maybe.
It might be a fish.
It might be a fish.
We
well,
think
we'll
it's a fish.
see.
I know, we're cool
It's
with
a
that.
fish. Because
It might be a fish.
it might be a fish.
fish.
An individual fish. One.
That's what I was
one
imagining. Oh, we were
fish,
saying
yes.
a fish.
Like official.
I heard a fish.
Yeah, because I'm moving to Vancouver,
You know
but
what I mean.
I'm
It's
still
a
gonna be doing
fish.
some streaming, either like with all y'all, if you all come to move to Vancouver with me. Who wants them to all move to Vancouver and stay at my house?
Casual.
No.
Well,
I mean,
Part-time.
I'll come visit.
Part-time. Yeah, you'll
I'll
come visit. We'll all
Yeah.
come visit. We'll all
Yes.
have like Vancouver like streams and stuff.
Vancouver chapter,
And I'll be back in
chapter.
Toronto, and we'll all just like stream all together. It'll be great.
Just stream on each other's streams. Stream.
Stream.
that's it. I might come for roll for damage and
Yeah.
and this was
In
dope.
Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Some spoilers already happened.
But yeah, hopefully everyone's caught up on our roll for damage
Yo,
of
if you're
Arian
not
Forest.
caught
But
up,
if not,
what
do
are
it.
you doing?
But you have a whole month now to
watching it.
catch up because we will be back in the new year with a whole new season within the Varian Forest. So check that out then.
But we've also got YOLO on. Is
Yes,
it like
we
now?
keep
Is it
forgetting.
Sundays or Thursdays now?
I thought Thursdays right
think
now.
Thursdays right now.
Or
I
last
can't-
Thursday they had their
They had the-
premiere, which is amazing.
It's super fun. Watch
yes,
it.
Yes. So check out our Instagram to confirm if it will be for this Thursday or this Sunday. But either way, it will be here. Have your notifications on for Twitch TV/Roll for Damage, which you're already on.
Which you're watching immediately at this moment in
Yay.
time. All right, Amanda.
All right, bye. Thank you for watching, and thank you for joining us for this lovely 3-parter. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, and come back in a month. We're gonna take a month off, but then we'll be back. And while we're away, come and watch me do stuff on Top 10 Nerd. Come and watch us create more content on here, because we're gonna be doing that.
Yeah.
Just keep being your fantastic darn selves.
Yes.
And support us here. Throw some bits. It's Meg's birthday. This will be Jess's last time for now.
For now.
Here in Toronto.
In Toronto,
us.
for now, just for now, because
So,
it's not my last stream. No.
bye for now, bits.
Just
Bye for now, bits.
No, but no, I don't
And
miss
subs,
bits. I
please.
I'm gonna miss you all so much. But it's okay because we will have lots of fun in the future
We
on
will.
other things. And I'm gonna have like a streaming space in my house too, so we can like stream from there also, because I really want you to come visit, because oh my god, I don't know nearly as many people in Vancouver as I do here.
You'll meet people. You'll meet people.
know.
We'll
And,
come
like,
visit. We'll
and
come
my
visit.
partner is the best, and I love him so much, and I'm really excited about moving up there, but sad. Okay, you know
There's
what?
going to be a whole
But-
bunch of new D&D folks.
Make sure.
If you are from Vancouver or you know people in Vancouver who are super nerdy, please introduce me to them so that I can make my nerd community out there.
You should do it.
That's
Please
cute.
do it. And
Yeah.
Positive they
yeah,
exist
please
out there.
do. And then you'll go,
Yeah.
I'll need to visit. Okay.
So do all that
enough of
stuff.
my-
Make sure you support that lovely young girl. Feel free to donate to my Ko-Fi. And yeah, let's all just have a good, happy Xmas, you know,
And
because
New
we're
Year.
celebrating the X-Men. That's what Xmas is, right?
Yes.
Apparently so.
That's what it is.
Again, thank you all so much for watching. This has been super fun. This was the first time I kind of tried a voice for a character. Thank you for tolerating it. Thank you for
loved
Jess
it.
for being an amazing DM. And thank you for Ben, our amazing producer. We couldn't do this without.
love you, Ben.
Check him out at Can We Play Already on Instagram and on Twitch, and Can We Play Already tweets, because they are fantastic. And they have something coming up this week as well on Thursday. Which is the Heroes of Ball.
Here's a balls. What?
Baltos Crossing.
Baltos Crossing. Heroes of Baltos Crossing. Hard mode.
Hard mode.
Oh, so check that out on
Free
Thursday, and follow them on Can We Play Already tweets and other social medias to follow up for everything there. So thank you again, Ben, and thank you for our wonderful dames. This has been. It's weird to think that it's only been like since May that this is all happening, but this next month is going to be rough not seeing everyone for next Tuesday. But
Yo, let's see
we
each
can
other.
totally still like hang out and like
Your
stream
birthday.
from like my house and stuff.
We can just like
Like,
chill.
because I'm not leaving until January, so like we
True.
can totally just like would y'all be up for like just chilling with us on Twitch sometimes on Tuesdays and like talking
a roll
D&D?
for insight. We haven't done
Yeah,
that.
we
in a bit,
haven't
so-
done roll for insight in a bit. We can totally just do some roll for insights
I'm
and
down.
like eat ice cream on stream and like talk to you guys again more.
I'm down. Not
Let's
next
do it.
week because I'll be at PAX U.
No,
But
that's okay. I'm like back and forth between like here and BC,
y'all
but that's
there.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, Maxine, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm Maxine. You can only find me here, but that's okay. I think you've had enough of me. Anyways,
No one has.
Nobody's
Everyone's always like,
everybody's
more
always
Maxine.
like, we, when are you gonna let Maxine get social media?
no, it's
gonna
not
let
that.
That's what people ask, and I'm like, oh, it's up to her. She's grown up.
It's all right.
I'm
I
like,
have
no,
one for my
I
dog.
prevented her. She's not allowed.
It's all good. Maybe in the future. We'll see. But for now, you can follow my dog at Junior the Goodest Boy. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. It was really fun, and I'm super excited for season 2. And maybe we'll have a new cast member.
Yeah. And I'm very excited. I'm very excited for all of the, okay, like no spoilers if you're not caught up, but like catch up. What are you doing here? But I'm so excited for all of the crazy adventures and
In Waterdeep.
oh my goodness. And also is that person we met back in session 0 before we were even playing on the stream yet, and I'm just wondering, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You guys don't know, but you'll find out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Check it out in the new year, and you'll find out.
The whole reason we went.
Oh, her.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Her.
Man, I'm like jealous of you guys who get to like stay here and like play on internets. But that's okay because it's gonna be fine.
Zara
But-
will return.
Zara will return. Yeah. She didn't die last time.
It's like the end of like a Marvel movie. It's like Zara will return.
Yeah.
She'll be
And
back.
then season 2.
Season 2. You will see
Amazing.
her.
Okay. Thank you all so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you as always. It is just such a pleasure, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, folks.
Bye. Good night.